Yeah.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Welcome to Get Off My Lawn, as I was saying. Of course, unless you were born prior to 1977, like Dom says, then you can stay on.
Exactly.
I'm Jedi Johnson, 22, and joined as always by the great Dom Tober. Take a bow. Joe's Doolin.
Joe's Doolin, who forgot to start the stream.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. The always steady Styx Boy 73.
Welcome,
and
everybody.
Brucifer, who's here just to keep an eye on us. Can't say that anymore. Brucifer's, well, maybe we need an eye kept on us every week. I don't know. But welcome to the show, everybody. This is going to be our post-Thanksgiving show. So we don't really know what to expect. It's going to be kind of make it up as we go, kind of.
If you have,
we do have giveaways, right, Joe?
Oh, yeah, we got giveaways today. We got little post turkey hangover giveaways. I pop in here and beep. So today we will be giving away a shiny She-Hulk.
Ooh. Shiny nipples.
And then we'll do a giveaway for 3 books. There's the Top Gal's Destiny Gate. Just a nice cover. A nice Darwin Cook Minuteman cover. And a little Hughes Batman.
Yeah.
So we will do that. And to enter into that giveaway, you can type #Gobble into the chat. And you will be automatically signed up for the giveaway, and we will run it live at some point during the show today.
Awesome.
So
Gobble.
Let me respond back there.
All right. So we're going to say hello to the chat in a bit as folks stumble in or drag themselves away from the leftovers.
Yeah. As they were probably not brought into the stream because I never started the stream. Yeah.
I think they'll figure it out. So how's everybody's
happens.
Thanksgiving? Brucifer, how was it? What'd you do on Thanksgiving? Did you and how was your Black Friday too? Let's just get it all out. How was
I didn't even shop today. I didn't care. People will get what they get. And Thanksgiving was pretty good. I cooked again this year and it came out great, of course. And I realized that other people can't cook. Like, there's a thing called salt. Add salt to your food. Cheese.
Yes,
Salt is bad sometimes. Not too much salt.
I hate going over, and if I have to cook at somebody else's house, and I go to a spice drawer, and there's like 2 things in there.
Salt and pepper?
Things. Yeah, and it's the little square confetti tabs of pepper too. It's not even real pepper. It's always awful. Not fun.
My buddy did.
Dom was working, so Dom had a front row seat almost for the Macy's Day Parade. Anything exciting, Dom, happening?
Nah, nothing
today?
exciting. It was pretty busy. One Punch Man was inflated, so hit a branch.
No, that was One Piece.
Yeah,
Luffy.
One Piece. Yeah, and then
One Piece.
Then there was the story which you were saying about the people glued themselves.
Did you say his one piece wasn't deflated?
One Piece.
Yes. This One Piece was deflated.
Yeah, I worked
Styx
until like
line.
2 o'clock. Giggle Fett came and got me, and we went off to Jersey. My brothers.
Awesome.
They had food over there. So yes,
Oh, very nice.
it was good.
Styx, how about you? Just go around the horn.
For Thanksgiving, we stayed home, me and the family. So we cooked for ourselves this year, as my mother-in-law was not feeling well. Today, I just went around to all my LCSs. Not all of them, but tomorrow's a local comic shop day, so I'll go to my local one. I did some Black Friday shopping for the old Styx boy. And then
taking care of yourself, that's important.
The shopping accounts.
Yeah. Everybody else gets gift cards, and everybody else is, they're old enough to buy their own stuff. I won't buy the right stuff anyway. So
Before we kick it to Joe, so my Thanksgiving was like everybody else's, ate way too much, and then almost had a little bit of a tiff with the wife over cooking, but crisis avoided. Calmer heads prevailed.
That's a no.
Who had the pump for brakes?
I only cook. I don't cook, right? I mean, I don't really cook much. I have a couple of dishes that I will cook that are kind of like my signature dishes, if I can claim it. One of those is baked potato casserole. So my wife said, "Why don't you cook your baked potato casserole?" Because we're going over our neighbor's house, which is just a stone's throw away. And I said, "Okay." So I was baking the potatoes, and I put the potatoes in the oven, and I was going to bake them for about an hour and 15 or so, So I went and I started messing around on the internet. My alarm goes off. I go down because I set my alarm. My alarm goes off. I go downstairs, and my baked potatoes are sitting on the top of the stove. And I was like, "Oh, you took them out already?" My wife's like, "Yeah, I took them out." She said I needed the room in the stove because she was cooking, ham and all this other stuff. So I said, "Okay," I didn't think anything about it. What she neglected to tell me is that she took them out like 30 or 40 minutes ago.
Potatoes.
So yes, I'm peeling them, and I'm peeling the skins off, and then I go to like kind of mash them, and they're like, what the hell? These things are like not wanting to mash. So so that was, other than that, it was a great Thanksgiving. Had a good time with the neighbors, watched football. I was telling you before, I had ate too much and fell asleep before halftime of the Niner game, which is saying something for Hawaii because the Niner game doesn't, it's still early, if not maybe mid-afternoon when the Niner game came on. So I was out early in the day.
Jedi, how about those Cowboys, baby?
It'd be great if they could beat a team with a winning record.
I know.
Okay, they look good. They look good yesterday. I can't say anything away, take anything away from them. But and then I did some shopping. Very little shopping online. Bought a couple of things, all comic related, and spent. Luckily, my wife spent a lot of money today, so I don't feel bad about the money I spent. So that's it. Joe.
Well, on Wednesday there's an amazing pie shop near me, which unfortunately I believe is going out of business. That's run by this little old lady. They have by far the best pies I've ever eaten, and you have to pre-order for the holidays. If you don't pre-order, you have to go and it's first come, first serve. So I went on Wednesday.
Say it.
We had a pie. What kind of story is this?
So I went on Wednesday to pick up the pie, and the little area inside the shop is no bigger than a prison cell where you're waiting. And I got to watch two people go at it about who possibly cut in line. So that was exciting to see a middle-aged upper-class housefrau and a young, angry, entitled kid who's also very well off, yelling at each other in the middle of a pie store.
That's like, I don't have a comic books. I have one of my hobbies that I don't talk about a lot is people watching. It's fascinating.
It was amazing. And I was literally, I was this close, and the kid is in this, he was probably in his late 20s. She was probably at least in her late 50s. And he's like this far from her face going, "You are crazy. You are acting insane." And it was fantastic. It was wonderful. It was fun to see.
When you said they went at it, I had something totally different in my mind.
Oh, because I was in a pie shop?
Yes. Cream pie.
Hell, pie.
No,
all right, let's say hello to
that was the most exciting.
Warm apple pie.
GT on top as usual. He didn't let the holidays slow him down or get in the way. He's here and throwing up a double house it just to make sure he got it stayed on top. Ed LeBeau once again won't be able to stay awake. I hear you, man. Leftovers can do it to you, just like the main meal. But we'll be able to stay away for the whole show or the giveaways. Okay, got a gobble already. Throw gobble up in the chat if you want to chance at the giveaways tonight. And Mike says, "What's up, all? What's going on, Mike? How's it?" Good evening, gents. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We did. Hope everybody out there had a great Thanksgiving as well. And I don't even think the great and fantastic movie Maverick could have saved me from a nap yesterday. I don't as exciting as it is. I don't think even that could have saved me.
The best part of a holiday is doing nothing.
Yep.
Always.
We get all we can.
I slept till 11 o'clock today. It was beautiful, man. Glorious.
Bastard. I had to get up early for tapings.
Oh. Yes, wow, that wasn't early. That was
early for me.
It was reasonable time. That was beyond reasonable. Doing it at 10 o'clock this morning.
I was shooting for like 12:01.
Oh, that's way too late. I'm winding down. That's around nap time in the afternoon. At 12:01.
Dropped a few more boxes in my storage unit at the house.
Oh,
Tomorrow,
good man.
another couple. So,
Mud butt.
Yeah. So you still clearing the space there, Dom? Good,
yep.
Good man.
It's things are going good. It's getting good. It's getting good.
Nice.
Good. Excellent.
You can just mail a few boxes to me up here.
I keep telling him.
What are you gonna do with that stuff? It's that stuff you like.
I don't care. I'll just flip it.
Send more DC stuff.
I'll flip it for DC stuff.
Bruce, you know, the first hit is always free, and after that, it's going to cost you.
Yep. Yeah. So, since it is Black Friday, remember, this is your friendly holiday shopping reminder. Don't be a piece of crap.
Give me that. I remember that.
When shopping, use a little bit of respect, a little bit of manners.
Exactly.
Hairy balls.
That one was Wednesday.
That giveaway's already done.
Anybody got pickups?
Yes.
Yes, I will let.
Yeah.
I will let Bruce go first here.
I hope you got like 15 minutes.
We don't.
I get nothing again.
Prioritize, triage these things, Bruce. We don't need.
This is the short pile. All right, I got these from Josh. Little Savage action with. I forgot it's right here. It has Marvel Previews number 3, Savage Action number 6, Marvel first appearance of who is this? Afari, whatever. Origin of Blade.
Nice.
Then Dracula Lives. Dracula Lives number 1. This is Spain.
España.
Listen, get your foreign editions right when you come on.
Come on, I don't deal with smelly comic books like Josh. Fucking smells like cheese. I got first appearance of
Silver Banshee.
Silver Banshee newsstand.
Nice.
The Devil That Wears My Face number 2. Justice League Godzilla. I love this cover. This was I think this is a connecting cover for Dracula. I'm not sure.
No, that's the connecting cover. I think has the woman's face that's back.
The second.
Although no, you're right.
Yeah, this is.
That one connects to the other one where the woman's face is back. Yeah.
The second printing of number 1 is what I wanted.
Yeah, local comic strip big one, right?
Philadelphia was born. Outsiders. Action figure.
Nice.
Ghost Rider.
Oh, nice.
Get your Ghost Riders.
G.I. Joe. The
301.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
no,
the
Hamacut.
The
Hamacut.
number 1.
The other Philadelphia.
J. Lee.
They actually had 3 covers for this thing. The black and white.
Are you reading that?
Spawn? Philadelphia. I stopped at around 19 or 20.
I can say it's been going a while now.
Yes, issue 31 already.
Image seems to let their books run a bit and catch some traction.
This is 301.
Yeah, 301.
Yeah, I got mine coming eventually. I ordered mine through the mail.
Action figure variant. The other cover for The Devil That Wears My Face. Such a good book. Such a good read. Action figure. Catwoman.
I like that cover a lot.
Yeah. Little pulp homage.
Yeah, I like that they've been doing that with the Catwoman covers past couple.
The other two G.I. Joes.
I like the cover.
Black Panther number 6. Madame, the 1 in 25 Visions.
Nice.
I actually like this cover.
That's the guy who did the Yoda covers, right?
Yep. And
I
then
like that one better than the Momoka.
Then a little DC variant.
Like Superman with his mullet, right? It's nice.
No. Yes.
Yes.
Mullet Man.
Super
Mullet.
God,
Yeah,
that's
mullet.
a great mullet.
A
Fantastic. mullet.
little sexy leg DCU variant.
Steel.
A little more steel. Another steel.
What a steal.
DC.
Yeah, they're DCUs.
Yeah.
I mean, more now DCU these.
About 48, 49 after this.
Damn.
After these. Shadow of the Bat.
Oh, nice. I love that cover.
Another Shadow of the Bat I've been missing. All of these I don't have. Didn't have before. Little Detective.
Good Lord, man. You don't do your Friday show and you come on here and demand 20 minutes.
Jeez.
And I'm done.
Jeez.
You sure?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
sure?
I think so.
All right. Okay. I
Who
got
else
one
has
thing.
some pickups?
I do. I got some stuff I'll show, I'll show it, and so some of this stuff you may have already seen. I'll go through real quick. So anyone that I'm not promoting anything, but if you're one of those people like me that don't hate CBCS for absolutely no reason, sometimes you send stuff to them. So I plan on sending. They're running a special right now, like 10% off or 20% off. They got a couple of specials going on, so I'm gonna take advantage of it. And I think it runs through Monday, so I'm gonna send some books in to get slabbed and to get the signatures authenticated. I don't think I've showed this one yet. This is a Zerdy Vampirella.
Nice.
I don't think I've showed this yet.
Nice.
But I want to send this in.
Nice.
How long does it take for them to verify a signature?
I've never done it. I've never done it through CBCS, so I don't know. So
You
I
get
don't
to
know.
show
I
some
didn't look-
labels.
yeah, they got the new labels, which
Yes.
I think.
Well, when you get them, we'll be able to see them in person.
Yeah,
Just see
definitely.
some
I think
pictures
the
of
new
them, so
labels
that'd
are
be
a
fun.
step in the right direction. I think. I don't know if they're perfect yet, but this one I've shown before. But another Zerdy, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
And,
that's a nice one.
So I saw some guy talking that apparently has collected Zerdy a while, and he says if you ever get a Vampirella signed by Zerdy and it doesn't say "suck it" on it, it's probably a forgery. So apparently he writes
good to
"suck
know.
it" on all his Vampirellas.
Fuck it, baby.
And this is
So I haven't showed this yet. I'm sending this in. I picked this up on a little bit of a gamble, but we'll find out. This is a Stan Lee signed Spider-Gwen radioactive. No COA. So a little bit
they
of a
made that
gamble.
poor man sign anything
Was
and
Stanley
everything.
alive
Yeah.
when Spider-Gwen came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the first
Okay.
series. Yeah, that's the first series.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this Jim Lee authenticated that I picked up. Again, no COA, but not a lot into this. So if it turns out it's not good, I'm thinking about this one. Sending in this Momoka, and okay, so this is interesting. So I picked this up in a lot. I used to buy these whenever I could. These are the direct edition Star Wars first prints.
Mhm.
You can tell it's a first print by the 30 cents.
Is that the
Even though it's a
Whitman's?
diamond.
The
Even though it's a
Whitman?
diamond, don't freak out. It doesn't say 35 cents.
Yeah.
It's 30 cents. So this is a
It's all right.
this is the first. So it's got Ray's signature on there. Shit, hang on, let me try to do this. It does have Roy Thomas's signature on there. I'm pretty sure that's him. There's another signature down here that's hard to see.
Someone's just drawn a cock. Someone's drawn a cock on Luke there.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think that's what's his name's signature though, right? Chocolate? How you say it? Chocolate?
Howard Chaykin?
Yeah, Chaykin. Yeah.
Chaykin? I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll find out. And then
Master.
I'm going to send in, speaking of Ghost Rider, I'm going to send this in, the Clayton Crane Ghost Rider. And, okay, so I did get a couple of Mike Mayhew's in that I don't know if I'm going to send these in, actually, to be honest with you. This is more just a pickup show. I don't think I'm sending these in. I got the Something's Killing the Children with his massacre signature on it. I picked these up in mystery boxes that I bought from him.
Does he charge you more for the different signature?
Yes. If you get them outright, a lot of these signatures he won't do unless it's on Whatnot. He'll only do them on Whatnot, he says.
Okay.
So
is it like a mini remark signature type deal?
Here's a remark of Darth Maul on the Hidden Empire. And as you guys know, I collect a lot of Mayhew. I have a lot of his stuff slab. I have a lot of his remarks. This is probably, yeah, well, it's news. It's news to people. I know they don't know that. This is probably my favorite remark, and unfortunately, he doesn't CGC stuff anymore. So if I ever get it slabbed, it's going to have to be through CBCS. This is his Ghost Rider Darth Vader cover.
Oh, wow.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
This is, I think this is New York Comic Con or his con exclusive, and he remarked Ghost Riders over Darth Vader's head.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome.
Cool.
I love it.
I like that.
It's
nice.
You know what you could do if he ever comes to Hawaii?
I've thought of that. Next time he's on his live stream, which he usually is on Fridays, I'm going to ask him if I bring this to him at a con, will he, authenticate it in front of CGC so they'll grade it for me. So I assume they'll take his word for it. But anyway,
I would hope so.
That's all I got. That's all I got for this week. Anyway,
Still
more on the way.
Good
one
pull.
more thing.
Good pull. Let me throw you up there, Dom.
So I got this box from Marco.
Oh,
How long did that take to get there?
Well, listen,
What was
all I
that?
know is I can tell it's Marco because his horrible chicken scratcher.
What was it? Was
I
it
guess
something
I can,
from Y2K?
I don't know what it is. I can't remember what he was sending me. He said he would send me something, and I just can't remember what it was.
I think
Government cheese from
since I'm not doing
1999.
since I'm not doing the Star Wars show right now, or I think I can kiss my box goodbye. I don't think I'm ever
Oh, you know what? Pretty cool. He
He's
actually
being
sent me
shunned.
Boba Fett cards. Trading season 1.
Oh, there you
go.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
We could actually open these whenever.
How many
you feel
packs
like.
in there? 3 packs? 4 packs?
Yeah, I think it's like 61 cards inside. So it's 10 packs plus 1 Meredith patch card.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Nice. We'll have to do a rip next week. Set it
we'll
up.
do that. Yeah. I'll
Sweet.
keep them for next week. We'll do it next week.
Awesome.
Nice. That'd be fun.
Thank you, Marco. I appreciate it.
He's not watching. He never watches it.
He never watches.
Styx, you got anything?
Yeah, I'll show off my Black Friday buys today. So, the mall today. Decided to go to Five Below. Why not? Let's see what kind of pops they had. So I picked up the Boba Fett Snowman pop.
What?
And I know Dom had that. They had the R2 one, but they had
Why?
This, of course, Dom has.
Can we just talk about how those are just like, and I know you're going to say there are subtle differences. Those are just like the ones they released last year. There's nothing new about those.
I don't
How
have
about
that
this?
one. So.
I just got the protective case for this. The
Why'd you have to
5-pack.
start him up? You have to get Dom going with Pops, didn't you?
Oh, you didn't get that?
Don't
Okay.
give Dom the big screen for
Get that
that.
long
No,
mower
Please,
going.
please don't.
you don't deserve it.
No.
I went to the comic shop in the mall. I picked up Biker Mice from Mars #2.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's better.
I already had issue 1. I probably should have bought the issue 1 they had too, but I already had it, so I figured I'd leave that for someone else to
What kind of
find.
newsstand? What is that?
This is a direct edition. Direct edition, and
got
then
one.
because I'm pretty good friends with the owner over there. He had this on the side. It was a collected works of Buck
Ooh.
Rogers.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. There you go.
The
Holy
overlay is
crap.
the overlay is, it's got some writing in it, and but for free, it'll be
Yeah,
a good
that's not
read
bad.
one day.
It's nice.
All the
Reading one day, it's like a
news,
year's amount of reading in that damn book.
yeah.
Maybe a year reading for you, Dom.
Probably. Yeah,
Jeez.
probably. You're lucky you're
Next
getting a reading for a year of me. Takes even longer, man.
LCS
Wow.
I went to.
No patience.
All their dollar bins were 50 cents a piece. So I picked up a bunch of 50-cent books. I got some more Time Walker
Uh-oh. Looks
number
like
ones.
Christopher's record is being threatened here. Let's see how long this takes.
I got
I
the
literally
Transformers.
only show half the books.
Yeah.
I believe you. I believe you.
I think we
that's
think we
that's
rushed
the sad
it.
part.
I usually get these kind of covers
Ooh,
with the
I like
Victorian
that.
man on them. I like those kind of covers.
Was that the Spanish edition? The Iron Manuel?
Yeah, I remember.
Manuel.
They had this in the 50-cent bin, so I grabbed it. It's the Don Martin.
Oh, nice.
The Mad Magazine artist. And it still had the insert in it, little poster. So for 50 cents, I said yes,
You
please.
sure it wasn't the garbage you grabbed that out of?
That was not the garbage. I grabbed that out of.
I'm playing. I'm
Shots
joking.
fired.
Wow,
I'm joking.
Wow.
It's pretty
So harsh on a holiday weekend.
right? I won't show all of those, but I did end up picking up.
gotta keep the blood flowing.
I ended up picking up Young Avengers 2 through
nice.
4.
Nice.
Those are going to be big.
A late issue of Pirates of Darkwater.
Oh, Darkwater, I remember that.
Ooh.
I like that show.
I used to love that show.
This one, it's got some water damage to it, but it's a reader
Press
copy
it,
for me
press
because I already have it. This is the Star-Lord special edition. It's
That
got
can
a
be
Doctor
pressed.
Who. It's got a Doctor Who story inside of it. So
Oh,
press
for
it.
50 cents, I said, why not?
Reader editions go right in the bathroom for me. They go right in the
I can
stack.
I can fix that for you,
the toilet
Styx.
reading.
I can
All
fix
right.
that.
Like Costanza. The book is tagged.
And then
Yeah, those are books I'll never sell.
Exactly.
same thing for 50 cents each. I picked up a couple of Christ stars,
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
9 and 11.
So apparently, isn't Christ Star going up? There's like something with Christ Star that's coming out. That
They did was make an action figure for him for some
yeah,
reason.
the action figure, yes, and
Yeah.
it's the #1.
For 50 cents each, Amazing Spider-Man annuals number 17 and 18.
Nice.
Those are in pretty good condition. I like them.
ASM is ASM.
Frank Miller RoboCop
nice.
number 1.
That's
Oh,
nice.
nice.
And this one's just for me. It's not a really big book, but it's called The Victorian. It's kind of like a Sherlock Holmes type of book. I like Sherlock Holmes stories. These ones I got all on Whatnot. These are all just Whatnot books, so I get a lot of innovation stuff. So this is New Australia and
Those look like they're in pretty
Scaramouche.
decent shape for
these ones.
innovation books.
Yeah, I always pick up. I picked up a Terminator number 1.
Nice.
Nice.
That'll finish my run. That's the only one I needed. Nothing really. Oh, here's that. I think I told you about this guy last week. This is that Red Heat number 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Oh, cool.
It's the only
Glass-
the only way Belushi
Blackthorn.
looks decent is in comic.
I know,
form.
right?
Ah.
So
Well, I didn't even know
I
that was
got
a thing.
that. And
Well, you don't
this
read
one's-
comics.
Yeah, you're right.
This one I got. Oh,
Ah,
Oh, nice.
the Congo Queen, huh?
yeah. And then I got a bunch of. Oh, this will be my last show. I got a whole bunch of like
It might be if you keep going. It might be your last.
I just got a whole bunch of Battle of the
Ooh,
Oh,
I
nice.
love that run.
Yeah. So I got that. I got
I don't
the
know what's gotten into me today.
the manga.
Very spicy today.
ones. Yeah, he is, isn't
I know.
It's my fault for not
Jedi's
starting the
getting a
stream
little,
on time.
Frisky today. He's doing his thing.
he? And that's it from Styxland.
That was good.
There you go.
I'll show off my my few things here. First thing I got Sarah Lone #1, the burlesque variant. I pre-ordered this book before it came out because I really wanted a copy because I'm an old pin-up and burlesque fan. And like 4 weeks after it supposedly came out, still nothing in the mail. Harassed the vendor to find out that, we didn't get any allocated. So I thought I had missed out on it. So I'd been looking for a good price, and even though I wasn't planning on buying it slabbed already, I figured, what the hell, why not? And now for my stack, but at least mine have pretty girls on them. So let's see, we got some Savage Red Sonja. This is one of my favorite Heatseeker covers they've had in a while. This is just the open order A cover. Some more Heatseeker. Some Wheeljack, both flavors, foiled and unfoiled.
See, if you're going to show a whole bunch of comics, do it like Joe does. Make it entertaining.
You got your
Nice.
150 Spider
slipping.
Boy.
He's slipping.
And more Spider Boys.
I think you showed those last week. How many Spider Boys are you buying?
I showed them on Bruce's show.
Oh, Bruce for sure.
So it was Monday. It's Hollywood Special. Luana Vecchio. Beautiful dark ride cover. I will get anything she's doing. She's also doing a cover of the second issue of Penthouse Comics when that comes out. Some Count Crowley. Can't go wrong with the Catwoman cover. So lots of Red Sonja.
Obviously.
There's the Virgin. There's the line art. It sucks when normally I can limit myself when a Sonja cover comes out or a title comes out because there's normally one artist I really, really like. But unfortunately, they gave me 3 artists on that run, and I liked all 3, so I spent a lot of money. Some Conan. Some
Joe, have you ever read? I mean, and I don't mean this to come out since I'm already.
Have I ever read Red Sonja?
Yeah, have you ever read Red Sonja? Like any of them?
I've read the Conan. I've read the Conan stuff, the original Conan run with Red Sonja and stuff like that, and a little bit of the old Marvel stuff. And I've thumbed through some of the problem with the Red Sonja titles is they reboot them so fast, and they all sound the same that it's easy just to mix it up. I mean, you get 4, 5 issue story arcs, and then they reboot it with another title of, Sonja Hell, Red Sonja, Savage Sonja, Slayer.
I was just curious as to the genesis of your Red Sonja fixation. The sexy cover.
I blame it all on Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I had a huge crush on Firestar as a child, and then it brought me down a kink-shaming trail of redheads for many years.
He's got a type. Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
So
that's what if they're real.
That's what I blame it on.
He likes
the curtains.
He likes redheads that are flaming. So
yeah. So got some Call, some more Cho. And then a shiny Zatanna and a non-shiny Zatanna. So Ariel Diaz
Those
and Lobos.
NYCC?
No, these are the ones that came out 2 weeks before the NYCC. I just got them in the mail.
What?
No kink shaming here,
3 days ago.
No kink shaming here. You do you. That's what we.
Yeah, no, I just got them in this week. There was some allocation issues, so I got them a little late, but they're
a lot of truth in that, Tyson.
It is a tan of 15, but it's just different art on the covers. So in NYCC they just foiled up the actual Hughes cover. So there we go. Pickups, everybody.
All right, viewers, we are still in single digits for the hashtag Gobble giveaway. We're at 9. We'd like to at least get into double digits, maybe around 15 or 16 before Joe's hand gets itchy and he says, pull the trigger.
His palm is already itchy.
My luck, it's like there's 7. My luck, there's like 7 people from Singapore and like 3 from Canada that are in there. But we'll get it up a little higher.
5 of them are probably Styx's like his fake accounts out there.
It's like 6.
I would never.
All right. So Comic Now and Later this week. I didn't do the Fallen 4 this week. It's a holiday week. I'm lazy and tired and filled with turkey. So for the Comic Now and Later, the stuff that's out there now, this Captain Marvel 2, it's a nice Swaby cover. It's not the first appearance of that character, but it is her first cover appearance, and it's just a pretty nice cover. It seemed to fly a little bit under the radar this week as well, so might not be a bad one to throw in there if you find it, cheap at the LCS. I liked, if you watched the top or the CBSI Hot 10 list, you would see Harley Quinn was on there, but the 1 in 25. I liked the Open Order A cover, the Takeda cover. She did all the art for Monstrous. I like this A cover a lot better than the Nakayama, but that one's out there this week. And this Wonder Woman 3, this Milton exclusive, was just a very, very nice Wonder Woman cover. I just liked it a lot. It's quite sharp. Kind of a little different take on Wonder Woman.
I see a repeat theme with these covers.
What's that? What's that thing?
Really?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, there's Marvel, DC, and DC. There's different publishers.
Meow, meow, meow.
Speaking of themes, for the
Styx
future,
got it.
For the future, we can continue with our kitty covers. Basic Instinct 1, it will be coming out pretty soon. The American Psycho did pretty well from Sumerian. I expect the Basic Instinct to probably do pretty well also. While there's ratios and all that other stuff, I still think the A cover by Vanessa Del Rey, is the nicest of all the covers, and it's just the A cover that's Open Order.
Was the so anyone read American Psycho? Anybody reading that?
Yeah, I did.
It's not a retelling of the movie. They're just capitalizing off of the movie for covers. It's a different story.
No, it's weirdly interesting. You're initially following a different narrator, but it intertwines with the Patrick Bateman character in that storyline as well. So
you think they're going to do the same thing with Basic Instinct? You think it's going to be along the same different perspectives of the same?
I don't know where they're going to go with it. I like the quality of Sumerian books. They put together decent writers, great art. Del Rey's getting some notoriety now with some of her covers. She's going to have one of the covers on the Penthouse Comics when they relaunch that as well. So I don't know. I'm not sure what they're going to do with the story. But I ordered a lot of copies of the various covers, so I'll read one of them when it comes. And
I was just curious. I haven't read any of them. But.
Yeah, the American Psycho one was actually kind of interesting, the path it took, because it was following a different person and a different story, but there is an intersection with the Bateman character as well, and then they're supposed to, I guess, branch off as well. So they're not just rehashing the same old story and telling it in kites. It's not a Mandalorian comic book.
I was gonna say they're not Mandaloring it.
Yeah, they're not Mandoing the story. They're actually using the original stuff but building around it. So Blackout Bombshell number 3. This is just a dead sexy cover, and it's an awesome book. I can't suggest this book high enough. This is one of my favorite reads out there right now. If you like kind of really screwed up film noir and like old school detective type stories, this one is great. You have a private eye who is a complete and utter blackout drunk, and his lawyer who is a philanderer, and they just keep getting pulled into these insanely weird situations wrapped around this one night where he passes out drunk, and then everything's kind of pieced together with this case that he's on. So it's definitely a fun read.
The placement of that silhouette down there by her punani is kind of it's got to be intentional. What? I thought I cleaned it up, Bruce. I tried to.
It's fine. It's fine. You're in a safe place. This is a safe space. You're allowed to say punani.
I haven't heard that word since 1956.
Oh man. Yeah, Styx hasn't heard that since he was doing the Lindy with FDR when his leg still worked.
I was gonna say Styx had been in the army for 6 or 7 years by then.
Dick's boy? Dick's boy?
No.
Oh man. But no, Blackout Bombshell, like I said, in terms of a read, I highly recommend it. It's by far my favorite book out there. It makes me laugh out loud every time an issue comes out and I read it. And last on my list, I had this on my forward looking before. I'll put it on again because number one, the Conan series is fantastic. They're starting the Belit story arc, and this is a Margaret. It's a Margaret Brundage homage. You do not get those often, if not ever. Thank you, James. And I agree. The biggest failure is that they did not do a virgin cover of this book for some reason, especially with how popular Conan is. But James, if I'm sure you've seen how many prints they've been doing of Conan in terms of multiple prints. Maybe we'll be lucky and we will get a second print of this in a virgin cover. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because this one was it's been on my list for a long, long time of wanting to have this in hand. So those are the books.
Right.
Let's do some news.
Hashtag gobble. If you haven't done it yet, do it.
Yeah, do it. So the SAG after strike is apparently in its last legs. So apparently they are releasing a full tentative agreement, and they're still voting on ratifying it. But them releasing this tentative agreement out there, it seems to be kind of the last little steps in getting things finalized and moving on.
I think if they feel like it's going to pass, so that's probably why they released it.
There have been a few actors that have spoken out against it, but I don't know how much weight Matthew Modine holds in the community, but I think Matthew Modine.
Yeah, there's a lot more smaller actors that need to eat, so they're going to vote for this.
Yeah. So, like I said, Drescher seemed quite optimistic about it. So to actually have optimism coming out of that side is something, positive. So hopefully actors will be back out there hawking their crap and running up spec value for shitty books.
Well, speaking of shitty books, though, just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, no, we get into that later. Love Advice from the Great Duke of Hell is supposed to get a film adaptation. I don't know if you've ever heard of this book.
No.
the concept, I had to put this in the news because the concept of the book amused me. So there's a child, younger teen, who is really, really shitty with women. So he basically calls up a demon to help
You
him.
You said there's a young child.
Well,
Yes.
he's just young
Shitty
teen.
with
Young teen.
women.
I'm
Okay, no,
he's a young teen. He's a young teen who
Disavow.
can't get a girl.
Disavow.
He's a young teen who can't get a girl. So he basically
Words
calls
matter.
up. He calls up a demon to help him. And it turns out the demon is equally as inept with women as well. So it's just a hilarious. It's a hilarious concept. So and Ron Howard and Brian Glazier's Image Development is partnering to develop a feature adaptation of this. So that's something interesting. It's just a funny little story that hopefully will see the light of day. Okay. Ugly Man. Twilight director said the studio didn't believe Robert Pattinson was attractive enough at first and asked her, can you make this guy look good? So I don't know your feelings about Robert Pattinson, but I find it hilarious that somebody that was so fawned over when he was doing the Twilight movies was.
Did he get sexiest man that year?
I think he might have, but I know he wet some panties back then in his Twilight days.
Stop! You got to think of the demographic of those panties back then. Stop!
Hey, things happen. Nature is nature. So yeah, I found it quite amusing that the director of the movie itself didn't think he was debonair enough for the screen.
Really?
Banksy is possibly ID'd, the famous street artist.
Wait.
Oh.
Dom, you disagree? You think he was sexy enough for the screen?
Hey, listen, he's
I
an
got him back up there so you can stare at him.
No, he's an actor because any woman's gonna love an actor. As ugly as you are, you're gonna still get the woman's attention. He'll still get a hurting for squirting from women. So
he's the Batman. He's the Batman.
He's the Batman. Hey, listen.
Well, funny. I actually agree with Dom. Actually, so I'm glad we came back. Actually, I didn't say it, but I agree with Dom. I actually think they could have probably put anybody in this role, and because of the popularity of the movie, they would have been like man or sexiest man alive or whatever. Probably. Unfortunately, I did not get the role. They were looking for someone a little younger.
And it passed me up too. Jesus.
Yeah.
I screen tested, but
that's because
I heard you almost made it, Styx. That's what I heard. Yeah.
Well, Styx sparkles.
I would have had to have been cast as the werewolf. I can't. I got too much fur. I can't go vampire.
Styx got a callback, but it wasn't to.
They were like, he was a consultant. They were like, okay, you're 400 years old. What's it like to be?
He got a callback, but it wasn't for this part. It was for everybody.
Yeah.
Times.
Oh, jeez. Styx invented the casting couch.
You already had the casting couch already.
That'll be Sunday, probably, Kenny. I think that'll be Sunday. I'm assuming if it's what I think it's about.
So Banksy was possibly ID'd, the famous, mysterious street graffiti artist. They dug up a 2003 BBC interview where his name actually slipped out there. So his anonymity might be no more. So it'll be interesting.
Who the hell is Banksy? I don't even. What are we talking about? What is this?
He's an extremely famous street artist. His stuff goes for ridiculous amounts of money.
Like all over, or particular city, or what?
All over.
Okay.
Yeah. They thought it was the guy for a while that did Tank Girl, the comic, but no, it's not. So. our friend Aman Vellani, I think rightfully said, when called out for the Marvels flopping, basically said it's something for Bob Iger to focus on, not her.
Yep.
And basically said, what's the point? It has nothing to do with
I
me.
agree with that. I agree
So-
with that. I mean, she did her part. She got paid. It's not her problem to figure out
Yes.
the direction of the franchise and everything else.
Which I'm happy that an actress or actor actually comes out and says that, because it really isn't. I mean, unless their performance particularly is awful, and even still, they could have a great performance and doesn't necessarily mean box office success. It's not their problem. It's not their problem what the movie makes or whatever. They're paid to do a job.
Yeah,
and
that was the right answer. That was the right answer. Unlike if they had, and I don't know if they did or not, but if they had asked Bree, she would have said it's all because men suck. That would have been her excuse probably. So good answer.
Blame the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do at work. When they get mad at me for something, I said, "Don't get mad at me. I'm mad at management. Hit the number."
But yeah, like I said, I thought that was a good mature answer for her to actually take as an
And
actress.
actually, fuck
not my
Bob
fault.
Iger. Give it to Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
It's her fault, no matter whatever happens. It's her fault.
Because now she runs Marvel. She oversees
Okay, man.
she oversees Kevin Feige.
I am officially withdrawing from any conversations about Marvel and Star Wars with Dom.
Wait,
When are you
wait.
gonna
Sunday's
talk
gonna
about that?
come. Sunday's coming.
Yeah,
Sunday.
there's definitely
Sunday.
there's definitely no pickup on the Marvels because it's dead in the water in terms of box office. So
It will probably do well, and whatever metrics and measurements they use to measure viewership on Disney Plus, it will probably do pretty well on Disney Plus.
Well,
I think.
Look at
Yeah,
the
a lot of these movies haven't done well this year, but they hit streaming services and their viewership skyrockets.
Yeah, I can
Well,
see people watching
yeah.
this on Disney Plus. In my opinion, I said it before, not to go down this rabbit hole. To me, this should have been on Disney Plus from the very beginning because it does.
yeah, the only problem is if it
It
doesn't
is
get them new
weird.
subscribers, it doesn't matter. It
Right.
doesn't matter how many people watch it on Disney Plus if they're already subscribers.
good story brings.
No,
good
it's talking about
content brings
VOD,
Oh.
not Disney Plus, VOD. That's where a lot of these movies do well on VOD.
Yeah, it'll be
Oh, is that
interesting
like-
to see what.
Is that on demand? I don't VOD.
Yeah.
Yeah, video on demand. You know, like Amazon and
Oh,
what other-
VOD.
other-
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Like I said-
Voodoo. Yeah, VOD.
I think it said VOD, like bring your own. I don't know.
God.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how long it takes to make its way to video on demand and then Disney Plus, because the times seem to be all over the place how they're releasing these things anymore.
Yeah, there's no set time for either one.
Because I mean, we just got Blue Beetle from from the Warner side of things.
And that came out in August.
Yeah, so I mean that was
Well, that's because it was doing really well on VOD, so they didn't rush it to Max.
It'll definitely be in theaters through December, right? For the winter breaks when the kids are
Yeah,
out, got
definitely.
better to do.
They don't have any other releases, do they?
Yeah.
No, but if
Aquaman,
it's-
right? Marvel doesn't know. Yeah.
But how long is the theaters going to keep it in? I
Animated
mean,
wise.
if it's pulling in 2 million a week, are they really going to keep it in the theaters?
I don't know. I mean, I just don't know if maybe they think, oh well, maybe when the kids are out of school, we'll get an uptick in viewership or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know,
I don't
and-
know formula.
I don't
You
think
know,
it's gonna survive the friggin' holiday season getting up there. I think it's gonna be out of movie theaters before Christmas.
You know, I think if it doesn't have legs overseas, then I don't think it's going to make it to Christmas.
Yeah, I would be amazed if it made it till Christmas.
When does it release overseas? Is it already released overseas?
It's already released.
Yeah,
it's
it's
doing
already
better.
released.
It's almost double. Well, yeah, it's about 100 million almost overseas. So
Yeah, you see Brie Larson with that shirt and her cleavage showing on the show when she's talking.
Oh God,
I'll take that.
that's all it takes for you to like Brie Larson again.
I'll take that, Brie Larson.
No,
We're simple creatures, right, Dom? We're simple
That's it.
creatures.
not me.
Wow,
Not me, because I know those toes are down there somewhere.
Brie Larson's toes or Megan
please.
Fox's thumbs.
You'll
Which
suck
ones?
those with some whipped cream.
Oh
Come
my God,
on.
I'm losing it.
Toes.
They can't taste worse than those jelly beans.
It's too soon after Thanksgiving
true.
for you to throw that terrible image in my head.
Oh, that is some
Turkey toes.
That is a horror. Oh. All right. So,
I apologize, Brie Larson.
News of the week this week was the rumor that came out, and we will stress rumor.
Credible. Jeff Snyder.
Yeah, I won't say credible, but there was the rumor out that Silver Surfer will be gender swapped in
I don't know
the
why.
Fantastic Four movie.
I just
Well,
don't
it's
know
not
why.
really gender swapped if the character already
Well, I know.
exists.
I'm just saying that was what the rumor said.
But you see,
Wait. Sorry. Say that again, Bruce. Is not. I don't know a lot about Silver Surfer. Is he gender neutral or I don't know. I'm not saying that to be a smart ass.
I said it's not really gender swapping if that version of a character already exists in the comic book.
And
yeah,
I agree.
Hercules comic. The original Silver Surfer was a guy. Stop
Norman
changing
Red.
the shit. That's it.
What was his
I
anger
know.
13? What was your anger
Every time
13 years
Disney
ago
does
when they
something
did this?
Every time Disney does something stupid, I want them to fail more in obscurity because they got to
All
get
right.
this shit right.
Oh, God.
But Dom, we've had the male Silver Surfer, and if there's already a female Silver Surfer
why?
written into
You have
the
Nova.
comics, then
You
I
have
don't
the
I
female
don't see a
Nova,
problem
the
personally.
Herald of Galactus. Why can't you use that? Why do you have to use? Why does Silver Surfer have to be a woman? Come on, that's
Well,
bullshit.
this is Juno, who is the granddaughter of Hercules, was also a herald of Galactus, and as closely resembles what would be a female Silver Surfer. So maybe the rumor came out and they didn't have the whole story, and it was this character, and they say, "Oh, they're just gender swapping it," because they didn't
Oh,
know.
remember
this
when
character?
they said what was her name from that 70s show? They said she was going to be Ben Grimm. Remember
Kunis?
that?
Mila Kunis?
Yes. They said she was going to be
Oh,
Ben
God.
Grimm, and people was all over that.
I don't know why Laura Prepon already looks
Dom,
like.
would it be okay? Would it be okay, Dom, if they gave us silver nipples? Would you be all right then?
Oh, I'm just saying. The fact is, do
It's cold in space.
accuracy. Do the damn show.
Yeah.
Stop with the controversy.
Cosmic
stuff.
titties.
It is accurate.
Dom, you're hard to
Make
please.
the
You're hard to
show,
please, Dom.
Make the movie.
I think I'd be
supposed to
fine
be.
with silver nipples.
You have Mr. Fantastic. You have the Thing, Human Torch. You have Ben Grimm, the Thing. Sue Storm. You have them. The regular man, woman, man, the Silver Surfer. Stop this shit.
Oh
Stop
my
changing
God.
things. Make new characters. It's
No,
bullshit.
This is a new character.
Nobody
She's been
wants
around
to
for over
see
10
this.
years.
Nobody
Nah.
wants to see this shit. Nobody wants
Now,
to see it.
The
thing-
people that
now,
buying
the
this
thing
book
is-
do.
Fuck that, man. I'm
now they're
done with
supposed
that
to
shit, man.
they're supposed to start filming this in January, I believe.
Allegedly.
Fantastic Four movie.
And
Allegedly.
if it is true, I hope Disney fucking fails big time.
What?
Which means they should have all their casting done
A
already.
team you don't care about, that you don't read.
Dom, let me ask Dom a question. What if they had Lizzo play the Thing? Would you be okay with that?
No.
Uh,
This is just bullshit that Disney wants to do what they want to do. Don't care what the fans do.
Oh, make my
Do
back
what
hurt.
comes first. Do the goddamn original shit.
I did the same thing.
Stop.
They
it.
did already. It didn't
No,
work.
It
Yes,
didn't
it
work
did.
because now if they do it right, this is not going to be right. Having a woman.
How many times do you want to see these same villains over and over and over and over? How many times have we seen Doctor Doom? How many
All
times
right.
have we seen
Where-
Magneto?
how many
How many times
characters-
have we seen Joker? Come on.
All right, but listen, why change a character that's a man to a woman? Come on, man, it's bullshit.
They didn't
Imagine
change
what
Norman
everyone
Rand.
else
He
is
didn't
doing,
have a
right?
He didn't have a space sex change. This is a
He's
totally
not Nora
different
Rad.
character.
He's not Nora Rad now.
Holy
But it's
crap.
bullshit, man. No, I'm tired, man. Everybody was
Nora.
tiptoes around the. Oh, you can't say shit. Fuck that. Silver Surfer's a man. End the story. That's it. Bullshit.
Like Josh said last week, stop supporting Disney if you feel that way. because it's never going to change. It's just going to progress more and more.
For the small demographic that wants it, to the bigger fucking picture out there, they're losing money, and they're gonna lose money again because they're fucking.
They're not losing money because the all the merchandise people buy still.
I'm not old. Stop saying that. I'm not old. I'm just being right. I'm tired of this.
Well, Fantastic Four has been a bit of a cursed franchise.
I need to see
ever since Roger Corman made the movie. It's been basically a cursed franchise in terms of putting movies out there. They were palatable enough with the Ewan Grunfeld and Chickless, the Chickless cast as Thing and stuff like that. Those were palatable enough, but those were really kind of pre-MCU.
You know, but they were cheap, but they were good. They were good. You know, you do all this shit. You keep.
Oh my God, John! No, my God, no. No, we would be hearing about Dom. We'd be hearing about Dom on the news if this happened.
Millions of characters you can make a woman. Why does it have to be a character that's already established already? Stop it.
That would be Boba Fett. F-E.
Well, the multi-universe, that's that. The regular universe, it's a man. I'm tired, man. Just they keep changing things and doing things, and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. No wonder they keep fucking getting all this shit, and people keep talking about them, and they keep losing money. They lost fucking the millions and millions of dollars, this fucking company, because they're doing dumb shit like this.
I mean, unless they don't want the character to play a major role. And Silver Surfer is a big a character, I guess. So maybe they decided, hey, we don't really have a huge part in this story for that character, so let's use a lesser herald. And for some reason decided to go with Juno. But I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, it was bound to be, once this came out, it was bound to be a very decisive topic. But
like you said, it could be a different character if they got it wrong. So
yes,
exactly.
I mean, it could be Jocasta if it's a silver lady, right?
it could be or gold.
Is he's done?
Arena.
There's plenty of silver women.
Final nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to
Disney will never go broke, so that's never going to happen.
Although Wish isn't going to do so good for them this weekend.
Listen, you got thousands of characters. Why can't they just use a character that's a woman and use that character?
They are.
This is
no,
it's a woman.
No,
yes,
no. Silver Surfer was a man,
and Juno was a silver herald of Galactus.
I don't give a shit. That was made up later on. Fuck that.
When's the last time Silver Surfer was a herald of Galactus? What year, Dom?
What year?
1968.
He became good. He became bad. He was actually the Black Surfer. He became a lot of shit. You know what? No, I'm just saying the fact that why are you gonna put me on the spot? You sometime in the 70s.
Put yourself on the spot with your comments.
No, I'm just saying the fact is that me growing up, Silver Surfer's the man.
And for millions of people, they don't even know who Silver Surfer is, so it doesn't matter.
Listen, the demographic today should just sit back and enjoy what we had yesteryear. Stop this shit. This is what they're doing.
So I do agree that I think the majority of the viewership out there will not know that there is a Silver Surfer female, and they will get spun up over this, and they probably will not see the movie because of that. I think Dom has a point there, but at the same time, we're always saying, don't switch around a character. Use a character that was created. And that's what they're doing. I just think it's going to get. I think it's going to get twisted and it's going to get sticky. Yeah.
As long as Namor bangs through Storm, I'll see the movie.
It probably will.
All right, let's move on from this story, please.
Move on.
Black Friday sales.
Yeah, Black Friday. I wasn't going to put up some comic stuff.
I still love
most
you,
of it
Dom.
is local LCS stuff. And None of the stores are paying us, so there's no reason for us to promote them. So from the general Black Friday Star Wars type stuff that's out there, Amazon has up to 40% off on select Star Wars gifts through the 27th of November. Entertainment Earth has the Black Series Leia FX lightsaber, and it will be available 75% off from November 22nd till tomorrow. What was that one?
Yeah.
She had the lightsaber in the Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funko was having their sale. Dom, if you know about that, you can please talk about any Funko sale that they might be having on there, because they have one from the 23rd to the 26th.
Well, everybody's having a Funko sale. They have you buy one, the other one's like free, 50% off. Like if you buy it, does it like all places like GameStop right now, Amazon, Entertainment Earth, even the Funko shop I think is having a sale with Funkos. So there's a lot of options.
I think it was buy 10 of those COVID nurse pops and get 10 more free.
Yeah.
Jazzwares has up to 20% off a bunch of Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron stuff, so that's fun. And 50% off the Asajj Ventress Starfighter. That you can get that one through Amazon, so that's interesting. Ruggable, if you need a rug and want a Star Wars rug for your house. Well, if you're single, you can stay single, or if you have a wife, she could look at you disapprovingly. You can get a Star Wars rug.
Oh, jeez.
This is definitely going to be a gift I get my wife. It definitely is. Just the look on her face when she opened the present and it's a Star Wars rug would be a gift for me.
Yes.
Get her a C3PO
that will ensure you a quiet afternoon in a separate room by yourself.
Yeah.
And Xbox is having up to 75% off Star Wars games. So if you like Star Wars games and own an Xbox, 75% off those games. No,
I got one for sale.
PS5.
Get rid of my Xbox.
What's an Xbox?
I'm selling my Xbox. I don't use it.
I got 3 of them sitting in my garage. I could go look at it and tell you.
I got one that hasn't been turned on in probably a year and a half. So, but the games are 75% off for Star Wars games. So
if you're not playing Spider-Man 2, you're doing something wrong.
Well,
I'm doing it wrong.
I can't play it on the PS5. I don't have, so I won't be.
I guess.
Yeah.
Nor
they
do I
were
really
$3.99 at Target today, but
yeah, they were cheap.
Yeah,
maybe next year.
There's a lot of things I can
when they
buy
come out
for
with a
$3.99.
PlayStation 6.
I'll never get my slides done if I get a PlayStation and start playing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is amazing.
Oh, nice, Cosmic. Those are cool.
Capullo signs with Marvel and teases some future Fantastic Four work. So that's going to be fun. He teased some art out there.
Well, he would give the backstory to the female Silver Surfer. So
God damn you, Jedi.
Listen, so that means he left
She'll be
Spawn?
built right.
He left McFarlane? He's not drawing Spawn anymore?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know whether he signed exclusive with Marvel, but he did sign a contract with Marvel, so he will be doing some Marvel stuff. And what he teased was Fantastic Four. So
get some good artwork then. Fine, he's a good artist.
Yeah, this is the Sue Storm that he had out there. He had
you're not over the moon for JR.
No. I mean, you could always break Capullo's fingers and then have him draw, and it would be about as good as JR.
Whoa! Woo-hoo. Shots fired.
So yeah, it's nice. Everyone really liked that Wolverine that cover that Capullo did, and to have him back in the Marvel stable, drawing some stuff.
Maybe
it's always fun.
Star Wars books. We can draw some Star Wars covers.
That would be badass.
Like
nice.
Some Star Wars cover work.
He looks like that NSYNC member that's hosting game shows now.
Joey Fatone.
No, he's not Joey Fat One.
Yeah.
Hey, leave him alone.
Hey, he had a cooking show in the pandemic. Me and my wife watched it. was good.
Listen, he was on Dancing with the Stars, and he did a tango as a Jedi? All right,
Joey Fat One's very entertaining. I agree. But
last time I saw, he was doing game shows, and he was pretty good at it.
Capullo's gunned up, man. I mean, Capullo's
to take their food. That's the last time I saw him.
Capullo's yoked, man. If you see Capullo, he might look a little bit in the face like Joey Fat One, but he's yoked. So watch out. So it'll be nice. Like I said, it'll be nice to have Capullo over there doing some covers.
too bad
Marvel.
they don't have the writers to go with the art.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't had much of the art to go with any of it either. So Marvel's had some slow times for some of their stuff.
They just lost Jason Aaron. Jeez.
Yeah. Although, yeah.
So it said he signed a contract. According to him, he says, "I'm officially back at Marvel." So I'm guessing that's a exclusive to Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen.
Now, I mean, we hear it all the time. Exclusive. Momoko signed an exclusive contract with Marvel, is what we
Thank
heard.
God.
But then,
Thank God.
Well, no, that was back when she was right after
She's
the
doing
Stormbreaker
Dynamite
stuff.
and other things, right?
It was right after she started doing all those covers, and they said, "Nope, we signed Momoko up. She's going to be exclusive Marvel," and she still put out 45,000 other covers for all the different publishers. So who knows how exclusive is anymore?
I guess
and
it
what
doesn't
loopholes
count
they have.
when it comes to store exclusive. They could do whatever they want. Hopefully.
And either way, if he's just doing cover art, then I don't know.
Yes,
Cool is great.
Store variants could be considered freelance.
So I don't know.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun to see him do some fan four covers. I haven't seen some outside of Alex Ross. I haven't really seen a Fantastic Four cover. That
I haven't read it
in a
yet.
long time.
That's the new title.
Maybe this might be a sign
out.
for things from Marvel to come. Maybe they'll get some other artists to come back and do some good stuff.
They need writers. Truthfully, the
They
best
need
thing Marvel
writers.
can do is get rid of CB Cebulski as a editor. And I use that in the biggest of air quotes because I'm not sure what he edits there. Because it seems like everyone just kind of runs around and does whatever the hell they want to do there. But I think if they had a better editor back in the bullpen, they could attract
they
some
got
better talent.
what they got 7 Spider-Man books going on right now.
How
Seven
many Batman books are going out now?
4.
Batman.
Bat. You have to include Bat Family as well.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, it still kind of does. Does Spider Boy count as Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Spider
The variant.
Then the Outsider should count as Batman.
No, it doesn't say Batman and the Outsiders.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Spider and Spider Family related titles and Batman related titles, those are the bread and butter for Marvel and DC. So we're always going to have a ton of them, unfortunately. So I don't know. We'll see what they do. But it'll be nice to have Capullo back in the stable to see him draw something different other than Spawn. And Beverly Hills Cop 4, we got a first look at that. So Netflix shared a first look of that. It's going to be a Netflix movie. And and Judge Reinhold, John Astin, Paul Reiser, and Bronson Pinchot will all be back to reprise their roles.
Serge is back.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
Will it be offensive if they put a banana in the tailpipe?
How dare you, sir?
Quit while you're ahead, Dom. Quit while you're ahead.
I believe Jason Gordon-Levitt is going to play his
It's going to be a peach
partner. So yes,
It's filmed in Georgia.
it'll be a plantain. It'll be a plantain, not a banana. So it'll be fun to see Eddie Murphy back to see if he can still pull off a comedic role. I think he can.
So will it matter if it's I'm sorry. Will it matter if I know it's on Netflix, so we're not talking about a theater, et cetera, et cetera. Will it matter? Will it tarnish anything? I personally don't think it will. Will it tarnish anything if it sucks?
No more than the late Lethal Weapon movies.
Yeah.
No.
Because I can still watch Lethal Weapon 1 and enjoy it, and realize that some of the later ones were
Did
not
the
so
Crystal Skull tarnish Indiana Jones?
Yes.
not the originals.
No.
Though. I can still watch the
The
originals
All the new
and enjoy them though.
Did the new sequel trilogy
Like
turn to
Crystal
Star
Skull.
Wars? Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
No,
little bit.
no. They brought in new people, so no.
It tarnished it.
You
Big
see these
time.
buttons I'm pushing? Buttons pushing.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing about stuff like this is there's not like diehard people that have been like, I'm a diehard Beverly Hills Cop guy and I have been for 40 years, like you would get with a Star Wars person. So if they fuck it up, they fuck it up.
Yeah.
People probably won't care. They'll be like, oh, that was a stupid
I'll
idea,
watch it.
and then it'll be forgotten. But
BK, I know BK is being BK here, but if it does well, you don't know.
Trading
We
Places
might
too?
get-
48
we might get this
hours.
Stuff if
Well,
it
we
does
went
well.
48 hours.
So we had another 48
Murphy
hours.
again? Yeah.
Yes, we did. And those two movies,
Another-
I don't understand. I mean, I watched 48 Hours a few weeks back because I hadn't seen it for a while. Yeah, you can't make that movie today. That movie is impossible to make today. It is actually would be impossible to remake.
There's a lot of movies they can't make today.
That's what streaming is for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even then, they're not putting them on there because they're offensive to people. Get out of here.
Did you see the Jennifer Lawrence movie? Really?
Which one? The one where
Which
she
one?
tries to bang the young kid?
Yeah.
That one?
Which
Yeah.
one?
It was
They're all
awful.
the same.
That was funny.
Hey, he was 18.
Hey, he was old enough.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it had its moments as a cute little movie, but I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know. When those movies just feel like they're just trying to give you some type
I
of
was
shock
blown away
value.
that was really her.
You
that
had-
scene. I was like, what?
You had Bad Moms 1 and 2. Those were great. Bad Grandpa was great.
Great is probably overstating.
Okay, so when's the last
quality
time
of those films?
bringing it back to Eddie Murphy? What's the last good movie Eddie Murphy did? Shrek? I mean, what was it?
No, people loved Coming to America too.
But it wasn't.
What?
But it wasn't.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. People really liked that movie.
I watched
heard
it.
That movie sucked.
I tolerated it.
But it was not. It in no way captured the
No.
magic that was
The
the
first
original
one.
Coming to America.
Oh, no.
And I understand
Wow, okay.
a lot of times
I'll
the
have to go
sequel's not
check.
going to.
I heard that movie was terrible.
Oh,
It's-
he was great in Dreamgirls.
No, listen, I gotta get back to Saturday Night Live.
What do you
Pluto
like Haunted
Nash.
Mansion?
Get outta
Haunted
here with
Mansion
Pluto
apparently
Nash.
did pretty well, I guess. What did it happen?
I think it did. Didn't it do awful in the theaters though?
Oh, did it? Okay. Well,
They
Again, that
they
doesn't
made
mean it's a
3 or
bad
4
movie.
other ones, so I thought maybe it did well.
Again,
a lot of good movies didn't do well.
Yeah. I'm not inferring that means it's a bad movie, but it did not have the success that they were hoping it was going to have in the theater. But I haven't watched it yet. It's free on Disney Plus, so
What?
I probably will watch
Haunted
Haunted
Mansion?
Mansion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on already Disney Plus.
yeah. So
Been on there a while, probably like a month after it came out.
Are you talking about the new one or the new
Yeah,
one?
the new
with,
one.
Rosario? Yeah.
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 It's out already.
maybe she can move faster than she did in Ahsoka in Haunted Mansion. I'll have to
There's-
watch it and see.
There's 3 Haunted Mansions on there, just in case you want to watch the whole trilogy. There's Eddie Murphy, there's the Muppets, and then there's a new one that just came out.
Yeah, if I'm gonna
I think
watch
I would
something, I'll
rather
watch
dodge traffic on the freeway than watch that trilogy. To be honest with you, but
Actually, you know what?
okay.
I'll stick with Haunted Honeymoon instead.
I'd rather watch Night of the Demons.
That's perfect.
Night of the Demons. I was watching the review on that last night on one of the shows. I missed that movie, 1980s. Night of the Demons.
Yeah, so many of those movies just they You can't remake that stuff anymore. I don't know what it is. Again, movies are painfully graphic, and some of the shows are really, really
Yeah,
graphic
I don't know if they
nowadays.
could-
But
I agree with BK here, but I don't know if they could do that. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know if they could do this movie either nowadays.
They can never have Married with Children again.
Yeah, I don't know if you could do it.
if I think if Christina Applegate was healthy, it would be a possibility and would be something fun. But with her having the MS, I think that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, aside from that, I think though they would have to water it down so much that it wouldn't be Married with Children.
Oh, we can all break out our no ma'am shirts. That'd be wonderful. That was a great show. Great show. What do we got here? Marvel is bringing a Planet of the Apes prequel comic. Beware Planet of the Apes, #1 will go on sale January 3rd, beginning an all-new chapter that serves as a prequel to the 1968 film. So
Why?
Didn't we get that in the
Why not?
movies though? Or is that like no? Are we supposed to forget the prequel or not the Genesis, the beginning, Planet of the Apes #1, the one with what's his nuts in it?
Mark Wahlberg?
What?
Who?
Remake?
No.
Which remake?
No, not that one.
Oh, Charleston Heston.
no, you're talking about the most recent series where you got Caesar and
Yeah, the one
leads up to
where
that.
the dude from freaking Pineapple Express. What the fuck's his name?
James Franco.
James Franco. Yeah, the one with him in it. Wasn't that Wasn't that the Genesis, or is that gone?
The new ones.
That's a whole new.
That's a whole
It
new line.
Now they're getting messy.
I don't think
This
this is going to
seems-
do well.
It'll do okay. Planet of the Apes is a fun series, and I think this is supposed to take place like right before Heston gets there, not way back in time.
So the line in here, Jedi, for you is that it's a prequel to the 1968 movie.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what was good? Planet of the Apes versus King Kong, and Planet of the Apes meets Star Trek. That was
Too many cannons. Too many cannon
agree.
lines crossing with each other. I can't
Yeah.
keep up. I can't.
There will be some bit of varying covers, and I love Planet of the Apes covers. So
I got a feeling there'll be a lot of covers for this.
Apes on horses. Yeah.
I like it. The broad that played Nova was another one that broke me as a child.
The best ape covers for me are the Green Lantern ape covers.
Those
They
are
crossed over.
fantastic.
I think Joe loves this so much because I think it's inevitable that there will be a Red Sonja crossover. I think that's why.
yeah.
Red Sonja versus Planet of the Apes.
That would be
I'd probably
nice.
buy that.
That would be nice. Did Mars Attacks ever? I know Mars Attacks had every crossover possible. I don't know. Did they ever do a Mars Attacks crossover with Planet of the Apes?
No.
So they
that
did,
one that'd be interesting.
they did Mars Attacks versus Image. I don't know. That might be as close as we get.
Where they had Mars Attacks. I remember a long time we were talking about the Transformers and Mars Attacks, and we wound up finding it. I knew there was a Transformers. They have Mars Attacks, Kiss, Mars Attacks, Ash, I think, right?
Yeah, they did have they had an Evil Dead crossover with it. Yeah. There were at least 5 or 6 titles in which they did Mars Attacks crossovers with. But
who owns the rights now to Mars Attacks? IDW still?
That's a good question.
Mars Attacks? Tops had the last set.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Tops was the last one I remember.
Does Tops even still make comics at all, or
I don't know that
No.
either.
No, I don't.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen
No,
it.
actually, I think it's Dynamite. Dynamite did the one series. I can't think of the name of it, but it was
because I know IDW had it for a little bit.
Mars versus something.
But
okay, that makes sense, because if you can make 40 covers out of a single issue, then it's going to go to Dynamite.
Yeah, there you go. Then you're getting your Red Sonja. Then no, wait a minute, no, different one.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry,
that'd be so great.
that's actually pretty cool.
Nice try.
Well, how about Mars Attacks Conan? That'd be good.
Yeah, the current Conan series is so good. I'm so happy with that. That's just such a quality book.
I forgot Marvel has the rights to Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
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 Because I guess was it a 20th Century Fox product?
Yeah, because
Yep.
Alien, Predator, Planet of the
Yeah.
Apes. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because they've been letterboxing that up in the top or whatever with the 20th Century Fox with
Yeah.
What's
with
this
the
been like?
alien
What?
stuff.
There's been 3 Alien series since they took over.
Yep,
Something like
I believe so. This is the third.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they'll drum up as much enthusiasm as they can for
the Mars Attacks Red Sonja books are really good.
Yeah, you left this. Yeah.
See, Mars Attacks Red Sonja had some great. Yep.
Sidem always does great stuff. All righty. So Daryl Hall is suing John Oates and filed a restraining order against him. So if you grew up in the 80s and you remember Hall and Oates,
Here she comes.
they apparently don't like each other so much. so yeah, nobody knows what the actual lawsuit is over, but Daryl Hall has taken out a restraining order against John Oates. So
life was so simple then in the 80s.
Watch out, boy, he'll chew you up.
It wasn't simple. It's just everybody was high on coke.
Yeah.
John Oates is such an
Everything was
intimidating figure. He needed a restraining order for it.
Little John Oates looks just like Baba Booey.
Aren't they both like, how old are these guys? They're like 70, 80? Gotta be in the 70s.
Private Eye.
At best late 60s. At worst, mid 70s. I'd say mid 70s makes sense.
Yeah, so Private Eyes was another one. I remember one day I went with a peak coat and I had a hat on and I was with the song Private Eyes. And when I was outside, Private Eyes.
Who are you stalking?
They do not look good, that's for sure.
Young Kathleen Kennedy. That's the stuff.
Yeah, fuck that. Should go back in time and take her out before she becomes the head of Lucasfilm.
All right, Terminator, settle down.
I wish.
I believe last on the list here, Venom 3 production has resumed. Apparently, they're chomping at the bit to get this next really crappy Venom movie out in theaters. So there was a set photo release, or Hardy, I guess, posted a photo from the set from November 16th. So apparently, they've been shooting for a little bit, and
that's a good one.
Sorry.
Yes, he is. So Venom 3, it's working its way. The old Sony verse is chugging along doing its thing while the MCU sputters. So we shall see what we get out of Venom 3. It can't be any worse than Venom 2 because that would be
I was going to say same thing. It can't be worse than number 2. Number 2 was terrible.
Number 2 was aptly named number 2.
Yep.
Was there a leaked Andor trailer today?
I didn't see one.
Didn't see it.
Angela trailer.
Huh.
You did say Andor?
Someone's saying somebody has a clip on X saying it's the Andor season 2 trailer.
Because it was almost finished because they were filming. They had like a little bit more to go, but the season was almost done, practically done. They're saying that we might get Andor sometime next year, maybe if we get lucky. So 4 or 5 projects of Star Wars and shit.
So I mean, they got to get something out, right?
Well, I think Bad Batch is gonna kick off the.
No, I mean real shows.
Can I add this real quick? You guys let me know if this looks legit or not.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the intraweb about it.
Well, there was something about this. I think I saw this.
You saw this?
They might take this down.
Just to make sure we talk over it, and there's no sound, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's no sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody walking through a corridor.
Andor.
And there's Andor walking.
Oh,
and there's Hot Mon Mothma.
Oh,
This
Yeah,
looks
this
an
is
awful
just a-
lot like season 1.
Right?
I know, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's all clips from season 1. It's just
Okay.
His mother
Yeah,
again.
that's not real.
You
his
know, his mother
mother's
reminds me of Rosie from
slapping
the
him across the
Downright
table
commercials.
with the Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, people. I mean, when you go just even look for trailers online, sometimes
Yeah.
you find these cobbled together fan trailers half the time.
I hate that.
And sometimes it takes like a good 15, 20 seconds before you're like, oh shit, this is just all cobbled together crap from something else.
There's a lot of stuff on the, I mean, just a quick Google search. There's a lot of hits on Google for leaked Andor season 2 trailer. So
Yeah.
might be
Yeah, because
something
people
to
fall
it.
for it.
Yeah.
And again, they might have put together a teaser, but it could
No.
still just be all clips.
Yeah,
from
and the person
season
that
one.
and the person that posted that, Sil Abdul, is a known scooper.
Now, if I was to take that and put it on my thing and put it out there, I'll get like 1 view. And this guy gets all these views. And they'll take it down. Disney will take it down. Fucking assholes.
Well, Disney will take it down anyway. They'll
Because
come after
Kathleen
anybody.
likes him. He don't shit talk Kathleen. That's why.
Kathleen Kennedy can. She can.
Whoa.
Ooh, I was about to say, suck my ass.
No.
Oh, jeez. Whatever kink you like doing, we are not going to talk about it, please.
Okay.
All righty, moving on from the news. So I threw in a little section since it was just Thanksgiving about maybe a little things that we might be a little thankful for. So I had everybody kind of pick a movie or TV show that they thought they would hate, but ended up loving it. So
It turned out to be a harder assignment than I thought it was going to be.
It was.
it's not
It
it's
really
not
was.
easy because there often tends to be very few things that fall into those categories.
Yeah.
So
just-
first on our list, good old Grease from 1978.
That would be
Who
me.
hated this?
There we
Who hated
You know,
go.
it's kind of funny because you know that I love my
Tom had that
sci-fi,
hair.
my adventures, my horror, stuff like that.
My hair.
Basically, Grease, a musical, 8 years old. Who the hell want to see a musical 8 years old? I was more wanted to see action flicks and Godzilla and Star Wars and all that shit. But my parents took me to go see this, and I turned out loving this movie. I wound up having a big crush on Olivia Newton-John. That was my second crush. Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Why you know
John?
you love Pinky Tuscadera.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
That's what happened to Dom's hair. He put way too much Vaseline in his hair, and that
Oh.
I know.
Too much pomade made the hair fall out.
And then you watch this and watching Sandra Dee and all the musical and freaking go Grease lightning and go.
Yeah. I don't know.
The best part was like this. He said titty. I loved it. I was like, he said titty.
If you don't know at least some of the lyrics to Grease, I don't know if we can be friends, to be honest with you. I mean, this is a movie. I love this movie as well. I don't know if I ever hated it or thought I would hate it. I had a cousin who was into theater. He was older. He was a theater when he went to college. He was in the theater and all this stuff. So, and he kind of told me this, turned me on to this at an early age. I went to see it. I fell in love with this movie. Probably the only musical that I do like is Grease.
Well, you know what's funny about
And I love it.
movie
I
too?
love this movie.
Stranded at the drive-in. Stranded a fool. What would they say Monday at school? So that song, I actually lip synced that song when I was in drama class, and my teacher loved it. He was like, "Oh my God, Dominic, you were fantastic." So this movie is a part of me too. And like I said, Olivia Newton-John, I had a huge crush on. After this, when I saw Xanadu and all that stuff, who wouldn't love a blonde Australian chick? You know what I'm saying? So I wound up liking this movie a lot more than I thought, and definitely one of my favorite movies growing up.
You asked me to pick my favorite movies from the 70s. Star Wars would probably be number one, but I'll be damned if this one wouldn't be a close second. I mean, I really like this movie.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
Thank you, sir. Up next,
This is my
Life.
pick.
Oh.
It's my pick. I don't think I saw this movie until I was probably in my 30s. It just wasn't kind of like Dom was saying. This is just not the kind of movie that I would be attracted to. I can't even tell you what made me sit down and watch this movie the first time. But I immediately loved this movie when I watched it. I could watch it over and over again. It's not a short movie, or at least it doesn't seem like a short movie when you're watching it. You can see it's a little lengthy, I think, but it's just I don't know. It's black and white. It does have a couple of musical numbers, at least one. Buffalo Bell, which will come out tonight. Anyway, I won't torture anybody any further than that. But
you want the moon? I'll left of the moon and bring it to you.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It just grabbed me. This movie about, obviously, spoiler alert, it's about a guy who's doing his best to take care of the town and the people in the town financially by running a small savings and loan to compete with the big evil banks, and the banks end up stealing the money from him, and he's about to commit suicide. And then I don't know. It's just, and then of course the angel comes down. This is what your life this is what the world would have been like without you.
Mickey Rooney.
I think it's
Not Mickey Rooney.
Huh?
No.
That's not Mickey Rooney. No.
No.
Goddamn, Don. You watch anything?
For a Christmas movie, it's a little dark.
It is. I mean, it is a little dark. What is the actor's name? Now Don's made me forget.
What, Jimmy Stewart?
Jimmy Stewart, Jimmy Stewart, a Navy vet, by the way. Jimmy Stewart, Navy vet,
and native of Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Yep. Just kind of, and I guess the underlying message to this movie, if you really break it down and think about it, is nothing is worth ending your life. There's always going to be people there for you to support you. If you just got to seek them out and believe that they're going to be there. And nothing's worth a life is precious. All life is precious. So,
and if you've never seen it, it's sure to be on within the next few weeks.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
It'll be on. It'll be looping on some channel.
Yep.
You know it.
Definitely at the holiday season when I have this. Who's the angel? Who played the angel?
Clarence. I forget.
I have no idea. This thing from 1946.
Some dead
Clarence.
Guy.
What's his name? Clarence. The angel's name was Clarence.
It was Clarence. Okay, Bupkis from 2023. This one is mine. This is a TV show. This is on Peacock. I have never found Pete Davidson interesting or funny. And I had absolutely nothing to watch. And I started to watch this show. And this was one of the best things that I've watched on TV in a long time. It is a very, very good series. It's semi-autobiographical. Joe Pesci plays his uncle, and Joe Pesci is amazing in it. But again, you get a lot of flashbacks to when he was young. His father was a firefighter who died in 9/11. To forward to present day, he plays himself in it. So it's kind of him dealing with his fame and dealing with his past traumas and things like that. But it's like I said, it was extremely touching, and at the same time had me cracking up. So if you happen to have Peacock, I would suggest giving it a watch, because it was a really good series. It turned me around on Pete Davidson. So
you know what? I'm not really a big Pete Davidson fan. Not a big. I think he's just mediocre. I don't think he's a great thing to ever call about. He's not good in my book. He got lucky with Kim Kardashian. Big deal.
Oh, he bangs tons of hot
He's nailed some
rods.
fried booty.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of him.
He's laid some serious pipe and some serious ladies.
Jealousy.
But and like I said, I was never a huge I think Saturday Night Live's a piece of shit now. Anyway, I don't find it a funny show. But he never just. I never found him that amusing in the clips and stuff that I had seen of him. But he is phenomenal in this, and he is hilarious in it. He's I was thoroughly impressed. I'm sold on Pete Davidson now from watching this series. So this is something I thought I would hate, and I was like, oh shit, there's nothing else on. I like Joe Pesci. I'll see how cantankerous an old Joe Pesci can be, and turned it on, and I binged the whole thing, just watched the whole season sitting there, and however many hours. It's good stuff. Next on our list, Spirited from 2022.
So this is my movie. Now I'm not a big Christmas movie watcher anyway, but I don't really go for Will Ferrell. He's only had a few movies that I like Elf. And I think Daddy's Home is the only other one I think I've liked of his.
Not a Step Brothers fan?
No, not a Step Brothers fan. I think my wife watched this first, and she's like, "Oh, just watch it. I think you'll like it because there's a lot of
muted part.
like Grease. Because she knows I like Grease. I'm a Grease fan as well, so she knows because it was a musical. She says, give it a watch. You'll probably like it, even though you don't like him, because she knows it. And I did. I ended up liking it. The musical numbers in this movie were really good. It had a really good message, and I enjoyed it after watching it. I think we watched it in February. So there you go.
I saw this. This is on Apple TV now because I recently subscribed and I saw it on there, and I'm thinking about watching it. But I mean, I think Will Ferrell and Ryan are probably the closest thing we have as far as ad lib humor and just off the cuff. Probably the closest thing we have to Robin Williams anymore. So
yeah,
I don't know how off the cuff this movie is. I'm gonna watch it because it's been Apple TV wants me to watch it because it keeps popping up every time I log in. So.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give it a watch. I think you'll like it.
Excellent. Bruce, I didn't get. I know you were a late edition here popping in. Do you have a movie that?
Yes.
Or a TV show?
There's a movie on Netflix. It's called Can I See You? It looked like a generic horror movie when I first read the description of it. It's about a small town detective, and these young boys go missing in the woods. So he's investigating that, and while he's investigating that, he finds out that his wife is cheating on him again.
Again.
Yeah, he forgave her the first time. And their son finds out the whole big thing. He hates his mother, blah, blah, blah. But things start disappearing in the house. Things are moved. And come to find out, there was a guy and a girl living in their house secretly. I don't know if you guys have heard the term frogging.
Oh, yeah.
And they see a lot of stuff that goes on. And come to find out, the one that was killing the kids was the detective investigating the case. So he was burying evidence. He killed the kids in the house. He tried to kill his wife, his kid. It's a crazy movie. You'll love it.
Is this from 2008? Is this? Am I looking at the right?
2019.
2019.
It's called I See You. I See You.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at.
It's a really good movie. Has Helen Hunt. And I think what's his name? John Tenney. Really good movie.
Yeah, I did see that because it scared me when I saw Helen Hunt. If you haven't seen Helen Hunt lately, and you see Helen Hunt, you go, oh shit, that's Helen Hunt. But yeah, no, that was it was a good twisty, turny movie.
That should be your review next week, Jedi. Review that movie for your show.
It's got a 74 audience score, which is not bad, I guess.
Not bad.
76 critic.
It's a perfect. It's Saturday evening, and you're just looking for something to watch, and you just want to watch a movie that's going to be entertaining, some twists and turns. Mm-hmm. It's perfect. It's a perfect movie.
I will do that. this whole my holiday weekend has been all about taking advice from people on movies, and so far it's going pretty well for me. So I'll check it out.
Yeah, I was either going to talk about that, or talk about The Sound of Music. I chose that.
You did good.
Yeah, I think you chose correctly. All right. We were going to get into some of our favorite Thanksgiving comic covers for the holidays here. So first up.
All right. So these are mine because Dom stole two of mine. So I had to... That's all right. I'm kidding.
I apologize. I don't know.
No, I'm kidding. You just Dom is like a lot of other people. He unless there's something in the chat about him, he doesn't see it.
Even then, he doesn't read it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
He'll post 15 different reels before he reads anything.
Hey.
So anyway,
No.
sorry, Dom. So I had to do a little bit of additional research to find. So Scooby-Doo, obviously Scooby-Doo. I've loved Scooby-Doo from childhood, like so many others. I think if I ever had a spirit animal, it would be Scooby-Doo because I love to eat, and I'm not the bravest son of. I'm not totally brave. I'll do it, but I don't want to do it. That kind of thing. So yeah, I love Scooby-Doo, and anytime Scooby and Shaggy get together, it's a good time. Bugs Bunny, again, grew up watching Looney Tunes, so and this is a Bugs Bunny Thanksgiving cover where it looks like the turkey is about to turn the tables on somebody. And then lastly, because the Cowboys play every Thanksgiving and they are my team along with America, this is the Dallas Cowboys.
It was a good meta pick. I love that pick. I hate the Cowboys, but I like the pick because I like kind of the meta Thanksgiving thing.
You see it?
Yeah,
Cowboy fans right here too. So
yeah, so this is the Cowboys teaming up with Spider-Man to do something. I don't know. I've never read this comic, but it's a cool cover.
Yeah.
So that's my pick.
The only thing I could say about your Dallas Cowboys is, well, at least they're not the Raiders. So that's something.
We are slightly above mediocre again for another season, so can't complain.
I like the choices. They were fun choices. Up next.
Well, this is mine, the stolen comic books. I'm sorry, Jedi. I'm sorry, Styx. I know there was a book there for you too as well. I apologize. But
no, that's fine.
I had in one of my comic collections, I did have the Jason Leatherface and the Beavis and Butthead, and so those two books were definitely in my my long boxes. The ones I had prior before I got rid of them. I had these books. I had the whole run on tops of Jason and Leatherface, and I wish I had them now. But that series was actually pretty good. Tops had a great series with that. And then the Beavis and Butthead, we all love Beavis and Butthead. You sit there and you try to act like Beavis and Butthead when they had the songs and just the way they acted, which he said would.
That was a horrible impression.
It's wonderful. I loved it.
Was that an impression? Oh, okay.
I don't know what that was.
Hey, I don't know what it is. Hey, listen, we all know
Fire my bunghole. Fire my bunghole. There you go.
So I had these both books. I had the whole run of Beavis and Butthead too in my collection too. And now the Mars Attacks Holiday, I actually have been looking for that cover for a long time, and I actually forgot. And now it popped up on the top 50 covers, and I was like, and now I reminded myself that, damn, I never got that book. But
that is
what?
I was just got to comment on the Mars Attacks because it is such a funny cover, but it is kind of a sad cover too, because there's probably a lot of truth to that cover. If you swap out the Martians for the for the colonizers and the pilgrims or whatever. So it's funny, but it's also kind of like, wow, that really kind of hits home as far as the way things probably went.
But see, these Mars Attack covers they're classic. They're definitely classic. all these covers have something about them that make them. I don't know why I never collected the entire run and all this stuff like that, but this was one cover I was looking for a while. And like I said, I forgot about it, never got it. Maybe I might go out and try to get it now, try to find it. But
that's a good one. It's definitely there's tons of great Mars Attacks covers, but the niche ones like this are always great.
But those Topps books are really good too. So if you find those Topps books, pick them up, man. They actually
people love their horror. People love
really
horror.
Good.
Yep.
Next up, I believe these are your sticks.
Yeah, these ones are mine. So I decided just to kind of pick some covers that I thought were kind of looked good to me. These aren't ones that I particularly have in my collection or anything, but although the Comic Cavalcade one, for that golden Green Lantern, I'd probably pick up. Well, nothing says Thanksgiving like the Spectre going up against the Pilgrims.
It's a great cover.
That is a great cover. Is that one of your? Was that one of our artists that we've done before, Joe? Do you know? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure who did that cover on that one.
That's an early Spectre, so that's a number
Yeah.
6. I can't think of the artist. And a little Lulu, typical for like a little kid, wanting to protect the the bird they usually eat
With their
I have
Tommy gun.
with a toy Tommy gun there. Yeah.
I have a stack of little Lulu books. I must say I do have some little Lulu. Michael.
The cover artist is Jerry Grandinetti.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's a great cover. Lulu, that's another one I like. The turkey looks proud because she's standing up for him. The father's coming with the little hatchet there. And that Comic Cavalcade, I mean, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
What exactly is going on there? I mean, if the Flash can't catch that turkey, I don't know who can. So it should have been over and done real quick, but that's a great cover. That's Golden Age characters chasing that turkey down.
You know what Mick says?
Yeah.
If you can catch
Crap
chicken,
Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, those are good cover sticks. These are mine. You got treasury chest. I just find it amusing that the turkey
That's
all
funny.
dressed up, looking in the mirror and seeing himself
shoot.
cooked. This candy cover I enjoy a lot, where she's, if you can't see on the screen, she's saying, "Look, Ted, my first pumpkin pie," and he's saying, "Oh, Candy, no." I just found that to be hilarious. And then, of course, I love Kathy Keene books in general, and just An Angry Turkey is always a great cover. So I went Golden Age across the board. I can't help myself. I just like the sense of humor in the Golden Age covers. They always amuse me.
Hey, Joe, I know we should have probably talked about this behind the show. I did do a comic review, so if you want to do one. If not, it can wait.
Oh, yeah.
I did do
Yeah.
one.
Because after this, I'm going to have Bruce run through through Flaming 10 if you want, Bruce. And then close out on a good comic review. And, well, we got a giveaway as well that we got to cram in there. So
I
What are
think
we
I
up to?
missed.
How many people we got?
We're up to 13 on the giveaway.
Okay.
all right. Well, if you
Try to get to 7.
let me run the banner. Bruce, you want to talk about your books? I'm just going to throw up the banner.
Yeah, I think I misread the assignment. I pulled a dom.
Yeah.
I only picked 2, so I picked the
two
Poison
good ones.
Ivy, Night Terror's cover, issue number 1, where she's serving her own head to like everyone.
Which might be one of the
Cool.
most recent Thanksgiving covers that exists.
Yes.
Hmm.
These covers were great. And then I picked Superboy 36, I believe that is. You know, he's like carving a turkey and then telling Lana, "Meat coming up, Lana." I love these innuendo covers from back then.
Oh,
It's
boy.
a great cover. Right in front of Mon Pa Kent. No
there's
shade.
there's another one where he's coming through the floor, which is a Thanksgiving cover for Superboy as well, I think, which is also hilarious. There's a lot of good Superboy covers. They definitely go under the radar. All right. So do we? Let's. You know what? Let's just. Oh, I also threw some other. Let's just say Thanksgiving related art up here that aren't necessarily covers. This All Star Comics is a play off of All Star Comics 3. There's not really a turkey or Dr. Fate saying I'll have a drumstick on the cover of All Star Comics 3. But they did a really nice job in this little mock-up to make it look very believable. And some good Batman, some good old Nancy, because I'm a big Nancy and Slugga fan. This has nothing to do with Thanksgiving, but I love this cover of Action Comics where Superman has to keep eating hamburgers at heroic speeds. It's just one of my favorite, most hilarious Superman covers of all time, and it just reminded me of being a glutton on Thanksgiving.
Gluttony.
And of course the good old Joker and Harley with their stuffed Batman pig on a platter. So holiday art's always fun for the comics. All right, Jedi, do you want to bring up the giveaway? Let's just run those. We'll run those quick now, and then we'll get through the Flaming 10 and close up with the best damn comic review in the business. All right. So
all right, we got 14.
We'll roll it. The first giveaway will be the foil She-Hulk. So run that beautiful bean footage.
Here we go.
Cragdon X. Cragdon or yes, Cragdon X.
Cragdon?
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ed.
Get hold of me at Joe's Dolan. I will put that in the banner. And I'll scroll across the bottom. There you go. So Cragdon X on IG at Joe's Dolan. Send me your information, and I will get this in the mail for you. Congratulations.
And this is we're doing this for the, I guess while we're doing this, so we hit Rennavision hit 3,000 subscribers this week. That's why we're
I guess that's probably an important thing to mention as well. Before our employer fires us for not mentioning.
Yeah.
I
guess they did it on Bruce has already told on us. They did giveaways on the tax show. They did. Of course, we're going to do some giveaways. I don't know what SNS has or Star Wars has planned, but probably more. So make sure you tune in for those shows too. But this is in celebration of reaching 3,000 subscribers on Rennavision. So thanks to everyone who subscribes and made that possible. And we look forward to 4,000.
Yep.
Yay.
And our next giveaway here is you will get 3 books. There's the Hughes Batman, nice Darwin Cook Minutemen cover, and Destiny's Gate, nice cover from Top Cow that just came out. So that'll be a 3-popper. So roll it, Jedi.
There we go.
Zaggy.
Yeah, nice.
Get in touch with me, Zaggy. I'll send you some books.
Yay. Congrats, buddy.
Congrats,
was it
guys.
2 or that's it, right? Just 2?
No, it was
Was it
3 books.
No, I mean, are we doing another one or was it just 2 giveaways?
Oh no, it was just the two giveaways.
Okay.
we're gonna put something together better for next week, but we figured it would be a bit of a light show tonight because of the holidays. So wanted to give away something, but hopefully next week we'll give something maybe a little bit bigger away. So we shall see. So Zaggy, Cragged on X, congratulations. Thank you for staying as long as you have. We appreciate it. And Mr. Bruce.
So on my show, I usually do a Flaming Hot 10. These are covers I pick for upcoming the following week after the show. So these are covers from next week.
Look at that, raising our production value already.
And now, over or under, how many DC books were on this list?
You go ahead.
11 out of 10.
All right. At number 10, we have Green Lantern, Alan Scott Green Lantern number 2, the McFarlane Toys action variant.
They're all going to be books from his stack he was showing us earlier.
This comes out next week. That
is a good cover.
At number 9, I love this cover though. It's a great cover. All these McFarlane toy covers.
Yeah, I gotta get this one.
Howard the Duck number 1, the Scotty Young variant. This is a Joe's dueling pick.
People love Scotty Young, and it's a cool Scotty Young cover.
It reminds me of the gumshoes from like the 30s and 40s.
Yeah, and I love Howard the Duck. It's a character that's always cracked me up.
Nice. At number 8, we have the X-Men Blue Origins number 1, the 1 in 50 gifts variant.
Yeah, I can't imagine a lot of stores getting 50 copies of X-Men Blue. So
no.
This might be a little sleeper.
At number 7, we have Detective Comics 1078, the 1 in 50 Evan Cagle variant. I love the sketch. So good. These detective covers have been so good.
Yeah, they have. Ever since they reformatted the title, they've all been really, really good.
And Ram B is killing it with story-wise.
Yeah, he's a great writer. He's a great writer.
Number 6, we have another Joel's dueling pick. Alice Never After, number 5, FOC reveal variant.
Can't sleep on these Dallas Never After. This is what, the 5th one that they've put out. That's been great. You had a great Sienkiewicz one. You had Hughes. You have a lot of great.
On this?
This Sousa Micah.
Oh, that's Sousa Micah. Okay.
Yeah. So all these FOC reveals, each one was really great. And this one's sharp too. You know, it's a short run series, so it's a nice little set to have.
At number 5, Savage Red Sonja number 2.
Guess who picked this?
Styx.
It's not a documentary.
How do I get some input into this?
Yeah, the Dan Panason, these covers on Savage Sonja, and this is just the open order A cover. His artwork has been tip top lately, and his work on this title especially has been really, really good. I mean, people get lost in the first issue with the Art Adams stuff or the Frank Cho stuff or the other. I'm sure there's probably a Perillo in there somewhere because it's Dynamite.
There's a red cover, a silver cover, a foil cover.
But yeah,
cover.
This is just this is the A cover, and it is beautiful.
You wonder how Dynamite stays in business doing all these covers every week.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
people buy them. I mean, or at least the store that buy them, so that's all they care about.
Wow.
True. At number 4, we have Titans Beast World number 1, Art Germ cardstock variant. I love this. I love Donna Troy. She's one of my favorite characters in DC.
Yeah, I like Don Troy.
I love that I'm
That's
actually
nice,
starting to
cover.
recognize artists' work now after being on, I saw this, I immediately said, "Oh, that's Art Jerv." I was like, "What?
Nice.
Who am I?"
An aficionado of covers.
It's fun. Then you have to start following the family tree. Then you have to branch
Trust
from Art
me.
Germ. You have to branch from your Art Germ to your lyrics and your
Oh
Edukure.
God,
and
It becomes expensive.
It's like the Belichick coaching
Yes.
heritage. No,
Yeah,
no,
it's-
thanks.
And we move into the top 3 of the list. At number 3, we have Berserker Fallen Empire number 1, the 1 in 100 Prison Virgin variant.
God, I picked up the foil for this, but I am not gonna get this 1 in 100. I don't think.
Yeah, it's
a beautiful
it's a nice
cover.
prison cover though. Yeah.
Who doesn't like a little nipple on a cover?
Yep.
I do.
At number 2, we have Barbaric Wrong Kind of Righteous. Number 1, the 1 in 100 Bartel Black and White variant.
Which is fun because it's a Bartel, but it's black and white. So that's fun.
Yeah, it's like a Marvel
And-
second print.
And Barbaric, don't sleep on Barbaric. Barbaric is a great series.
Mhm.
They do all these little kind of spin-off series from that universe. They're really well done. They're good stories as well as having some fun covers as well. But it's good stuff.
Is that a mad ball on your base there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a mad ball. Yeah,
And the number 1 book for next week's
Batman.
new comic book day is
Batman. Batman.
Miles Morales,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Three of
Number-
them.
Big
Number
fake.
12, the 1 in
Wow, only
25
3 DC books. I'm surprised.
Baldian variant. I love this cover. The black and white, the buildings, and the bright red in the sky is freaking amazing.
That's gonna be a hard cover to get a 9/8, the red.
Yeah, and Marvel uses crappy paper anyway.
Yep.
Bastards. You can use cardstock like DC.
I wonder what Pete thinks of this cover. Anytime I see a cover like this, I can always hear Pete echoing in my brain. Wasted real estate. Look at all that wasted real estate.
Yeah,
But
there's
you
so
know,
much
if you're going to
stuff
get a
out
book
there.
signed, if you're going to get a book signed with a remark,
Oh yeah,
that's a good
perfect.
book to have signed with a
Good
remark.
remark, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that kind of cover. You can get a sketch on it. You can get,
Yeah.
you can have someone come in.
You can have
Jumping
someone draw
behind
a
him,
brick wall right in front of
You
them.
can actually write.
Mhm.
Goes, come great power, come great responsibility. Blah, 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 blah.
Why would you write that? What the hell,
Hey,
dog?
You could put the TARDIS on there if you wanted to.
I don't know. Like I said, I like the minimalist kind of covers, like
Same.
Did you?
So
I think I get a remark of a female Silver Surfer on that. If I
yeah.
Damn you!
But
Jedi.
I'd increase the cup size if you.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
all kidding aside,
She would just fly in circles.
Did you
Just
see
like,
the
wait?
the 1 in 25, the 1 in 50, and the 1 in 100 Duke?
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Duke?
Duke
comic.
covers.
Oh man, you got to see the 1 in 50. It's Starscream looking over Duke. It looked friggin' awesome. It's a friggin' Andre Sorrentino cover.
Sorrentino.
Sorrentino. Holy shit!
And that concludes the Flaming Hot 10 covers. If you like what you've seen in my segment, please subscribe to my show. We do Monday Madness movies and entertainment talk, and Fridays is comics, collectibles. The link is in the chat if you want to subscribe. I just recently hit over 500 subs. Yay.
Congratulations.
And it's all thanks to you guys and everyone on Rennavision. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
And see you guys Monday on my show. If you feel free to stop by. Most of these guys will be here anyway. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna fan cast the Fantastic Four on Monday. So that should be fun.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your pick, Styx.
I'm working on it. Don't worry.
Hey, I was the first one to do it this time.
Poor
I
Styx
know,
has
you-
to be publicly shamed.
I got mine out 1, 2, 3 this time.
Doesn't matter. I publicly shame all of them, and they still late most of the time.
So what do we got on tap this week, Jedi?
Well, I like what we've been doing with the shorter stories. So I know Joe said earlier in the week, he's like, hey, this is going to be, there's not really a real theme to this show other than we're just going to have some fun after Thanksgiving. So I was like, all right, so I don't want to do a big long comic. I like what we've been doing, these short stories. So the guys know this because we've been in chat before. You don't have to put me up on the big screen because you're going to see it. But when it comes to Golden Age comics, what little I have, this one is my favorite, just because it's such a cool cover.
That deserves to be on the big screen there, Jedi.
Yeah. Put a picture in. Let me see. Not your head, Joe. Not your head. Thank you.
Oh wow!
It's a 3, but it's such a cool cover. It's a black
Robot
cover too, so it's so hard to, and it's a double entendre. Yeah,
He's fucking the shit out of that train.
He's having sex on the train.
I thought the train was his cock.
Yeah, that too.
It's called a turkey.
Hey, the robot and I have the same haircut.
So now we're going to find out that I decided I've owned that comic for a couple of years, at least 3 or 4 years, but I don't know the story behind that robot. So I decided this week we'd do another rewind, and we're going to do a robot story this week. So it is going to be Adventures into the Unknown number 58. The story, and this is another comprisal of several short stories. This one's called The Crime Machine. So we start off with this damsel in distress, and her boyfriend, lover, whatever, is getting choked out. He says, "Oh no, Harvey Turner, you have been sentenced to death." So then we go back to this mad scientist little lab. He says, "My company has been building electronic brains to solve nearly every mankind problem. I've had no idea electronics," and then the guy's like being interviewed. He goes, "Oh, I've had no idea electronics had come this far." He goes, "Oh, this is nothing. You should see my robot that I built to eliminate crime. He is judge, jury, and executioner, and he is the law."
This is a
"Good heavens,
RoboCop prototype.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a precursor to Dredd and RoboCop. And they says, "Good heavens, can you show it to me?" He goes, "Hell yeah, I'll show it to you." So he shows him this giant robot with that has a giant axe. And he said, I suppose you could call it." Well, never mind. "Look, isn't it beautiful? Tell your readers I've designed it to resemble an old Indian god of vengeance." So then he goes, "This will be a symbol of man's determination to take revenge against lawbreakers." Again, so long story, he goes to like a city council or something, and so he's trying to sell the city council on giving him funding to create a bunch of these robots. And basically the city council comes back and says, "Nope, this is the city panics at the sight of this robot. They think it's a terrible idea." And so the mad scientist says, "These weak, cringing fools, they won't admit my greatness because they're afraid of losing their puny jobs. I'll show them all. I'll show them." So he sends the robot loose to go kill the city council members that turned down his request for money or whatever. So, but then the robot kind of says, "Well, I'm here. I must stop all criminals. And since you are the one telling me to kill these people, that makes you a criminal." So he immediately turns on the scientist and he just like kills him. And then he's like, "Kill all humans." But his next objective is he has to go kill the city councilman because that's what he's like, told to do.
I am Bender, insert
So
creator.
he kind of goes crazy in the city, starts killing everybody. "Oh, run for your lives," the old lady says. She's smart. She's got the right idea. And then he like pulls up the train, and then he finds this Harvey Turner. I guess he's on the council. He's like, that machine's coming after me. He's squashing me to death. Geez, that hurts a lot. I'm probably gonna die. And then he does that, and so he moves on, and he goes to this other place. And I guess the guy's on the news. He's like, Dead Men Officer Bar Association recently condemned this very machine, and now he's on the loose. And he goes, George Loomis, you have been condemned to death. I'm gonna squeeze you and kill you. And so he does that, but then he gets this cop, because he's like the badass cop, and he goes, I'm gonna go kill this thing because he's no good for our tourism and stuff. So he goes out there and he says,
tourism be damned.
They send the planes after him, and suddenly this robot got a lot bigger, because suddenly now he can snatch planes out of the air. So he got a little bigger. I'm not exactly sure.
All that train fucking made him big and strong.
Got that blood flowing. So he's like grabbing airplanes out of the air and like crashing them, and pilots are like, jump. And so the cop says, I'll melt you with fire. So he gets a flamethrower, and he flamethrowers him, and he shoots him, and it kind of melts him, but it really don't do a lot. Says Willis, I guess this guy's name is, I don't know if it's the cop or some other dude. I don't know. And he says, you have been guilty, you must die. So he like throws him down there like, smack, get out of my way. So I guess once he kills him, he says, I continue steadily down this list until the last man had been determined, and now it's my job is over. And he says, Cameron, what's it doing? He says, I don't know. Well, he's self-destructing himself, because his objective is finished, and now he's also a criminal because he was murdering people, so he had to kill himself, I guess. So self-destruct initiated.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's the end, but I also thought it was fun because I figured this would do it because.
Oh, nice.
So I thought it'd be kind of cool to go through some of the. This is from the 40s, so some of these we might actually be familiar with. This is some of the commercials or the ads and stuff in these old comic books. So this is the ads that are in this comic book. We have a 150 powered microscope for $1. So I don't know if that's good or not, but it's only $1. So. It's got a birdhouse.
No, a charming. Is that a charming birdhouse?
Charming birdhouse, complete with bird care station. And then, of course, I think we're all familiar with these. You can lose. Could you use $1 million? Lose ugly fat, add muscle. This is your chance. Hip pocket Jim.
There you go. Get yoked. There was no creatine back then.
Yeah, stretchy things, man. Those things are like in now, right? For dudes, anyway. Hey, but it's only $3.95, so that's a bargain. What else we got? Hey, skinny. Girls don't like you because you're too skinny. So, you can get big like this guy down at the bottom. I can make you a new man in only 15 minutes a day.
Is the cartoon in there one of the good ones where the wimpy kid's getting his ass kicked, and then he goes and gets yoked and comes back and
kicks sand,
gives him the what
for?
Yeah,
the one right there. Yeah.
And then gets the girl.
Yeah, because that's the way it works, man. All you gotta do is cut that out and send it in, and you'll be beating them off with a stick.
Yeah.
What else? We got stamps. I don't know how sexy that is. We got stamps. Prize set of 4 official United Nations stamps.
You got to do something when the Tony Atlas shit doesn't work. You got to go order some stamps and not get laid and sit and play with your stamps.
And what else we got? The world of fun. What does it say? There's a world of fun in this true to life miniatures, 3-dimensional, unbreakable flexi plastic, exciting to play for years and years. I guess they're selling toys. It's got the little cutout down there. You can check the one you want and send in a check. And then you got the Boys and Girls Club. I don't know how well this would go over nowadays. I don't know if we can. This probably might not. I'm sure somebody would take offense to this one nowadays, but
they're still around, aren't they? The Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, but they're probably loose in their regulations. Anyway.
Were
And
those
again, hey,
iron-ons
don't
or
be-
T-shirts?
Says
Those
3
iron-ons
shirts.
or
Uh,
T-shirts in that
I
last
think it
one?
was a T-shirt. Sizes 4, 8. Yeah, this is a T-shirt.
Oh, okay. Because I love the
Three
iron-ons.
three shirts for only $3. Can't beat that.
Those were the days.
Don't be skinny. Amazing new way you can quickly put on the pounds. There's that guy again. Now he's the bully.
One
And,
guy.
he's picking on.
They knew
people.
their
Man,
audience.
Look at those hotties. Yeah, teenage boys with the
Nerds.
hormones are raging. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is the last one. Now you can fly a real jet plane. They're complete with amazing JetX number 50
Ozempic.
jet engine and fuel.
That reminds me of John Cusack's brother in Better Off Dead when he builds the rocket ship.
Yeah, this is like I don't know, JetX 5102 Department, Fort Madison, New York, blah blah blah. This is kind of like, remember the dude that saved up enough Pepsi points to buy that to win the Harrier jet? Remember that?
Yes.
Oh, man.
And that's it.
No, so look at this 250, the 1 in 250 David Mack variant, G.I. Joe Duke.
Oh, David Mack did it. Oh, nice. Hold on, let me throw you up there.
1 in 250.
Oops.
There we go. Oh,
You
nice.
could
That
just
Baroness?
present it. You could just present it on this on StreamYard now.
Yeah. I know.
That's all right.
I love messing with Dom.
I know you do. I know you do.
That's what I'm here for.
You're my voice of reason.
I enjoyed that comic review. I think we should do more Golden Age and Silver Age comic review because they're books
They're
that
fun.
a lot of us
Do some DC Silver Age.
Why
a
don't
lot
we
of
have
us
like a
when we
round table? Each of us do one each week. How funny would that be?
I got plenty of Golden Age here.
Hey, that's Jedi's bit, buddy. Leave it alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to feel important at least once in the show.
You're the reason why this is up and running. That's why. You know.
Oh, yeah.
you are
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. It's a
And
team
the
effort here.
Actually-
a team get off my lawn.
I did pull out a stack of golden stuff that
we
I
got
found
that.
in my books.
Golden Age? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I'll show you what I found in my boxes if you want. I'll just go through them real quick. I had some Outer Limits.
Oh, Outer Limits. Nice.
Ooh, I like that one.
Those Dell books have been selling pretty well on Heritage lately. A lot of the Dell, especially the Dell 4 color.
Yeah, the 4 colors are pretty hot right now.
Yeah.
Total War, Mars Patrol,
Oh, that's cool.
some Blondie and Dagwood here.
Nice. I almost chose a Blondie and Dagwood Thanksgiving cover for today.
I got a copy of The First Man on the Moon, H.G. Wells movie adaptation from Gold Key.
Gold Key has some crazy stuff. They have some really cool adaptions and stuff like that. Comic form.
Don Winslow of the Navy.
Nice.
That's cool.
Another
Gold Key has-
Dagwood. I like this one. That's a great cover.
Dagwood's great in general, and Blondie is never drawn bad.
Yeah. Fighting Navy. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin, son.
Yeah. Let's see here. Lady and the Tramp.
Nice.
I had
Hey, BK, is that Canon Wally Wood, by the way? BK? Just asking him. Oh, nice
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
You know what?
He didn't skip.
I got
He
some
didn't skip back day.
about
Garrison
Tarzan.
Gorillas.
Some interesting story about Tarzan. I'll tell you.
Wait, used to swing on his vine?
Oh, nice, Lloyd Bridges.
Yeah.
Is that George
It's a great
Bush?
Lloyd Bridges cover.
What?
And then Prince Valiant.
Look like George Bush.
Nice.
No, it was Lloyd Bridges.
Wait, I want to show one book.
Oh,
This is pretty cool. when you get a chance.
Yep.
And Lloyd Bridges in Hell's Navy.
Oh,
Isn't he in
sorry.
the original?
He's an airplane.
Screams.
Airplane. Yeah.
Airplane,
Oh, sorry.
All right. These came out this week. They're doing a whole series at DC. These are, you can see it. They have a cover, and they're Christmas card variants.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like how with the blank covers and stuff like that, they started doing a
just
wrap like that.
red and green on the back
That's cool.
for the holidays. Yeah.
Take them out and use them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I expect that card in my mailbox.
I'll send you a card, all right? Gonna be a picture of Kathleen Kennedy kissing Bo-Katan.
Will it be by Naughty and Nice?
Yes.
Okay then.
I really miss
By
Jedi.
Xenoscope.
I miss Jedi and the Star Wars show because he's my voice of reason. Sometimes he agrees with me, sometimes he doesn't. But that's okay.
I thought Marco was your voice of reason on the Star Wars show.
No, Marco never agrees with me half the time.
Well, you're wrong most of the time.
The Jedi's not going to yell at you. He's just going to give you the
No.
slow shake of
He just
disapproval.
Do this. I don't agree with everything Dom says, but he does have a point.
That sounds just like me.
I appreciate it. Well, we hit 2.5
And
hours.
Seeker
I didn't,
loves the troll. He puts all the
Yeah.
troll in that. Fucking guy.
I
Just
did not think
ignore
we
it.
would hit 2.5 hours today, guys, but we
Yeah.
did. So hopefully you guys like what we gave you today. I don't know what we're going to come back with next week. I guess we'll figure that out. But I definitely enjoy the retro.
How about some
comic
Hughes
reviews.
covers? Hughes.
Hughes would be fun. I have a stack. Speaking of signed books, I have a stack of signed Hughes books, but it has to be the easiest signature to forge in all of comics if somebody wanted to do it. Because I didn't buy them. I didn't buy them because they were signed. I bought them and they happened to be signed.
You can always do a tier
Yeah,
list.
and you just get the AH and an exclamation point. That's
You can always do
that's
a
all the
tier
signature
list.
is.
That's it.
A tier list of covers.
I mean, and
Wow.
mine are all on a lot of the older books that he has. But yeah, I got a stack because I was just buying in lots, and I didn't even realize they were signed. They didn't even say that they were signed copies, but I got them all, and they're all signed with AH. So maybe a little Hughes would be fun
Yeah, you do that.
because we can go back to the Star Grazer stuff and Maze Agency and some good stuff in there.
Some Legionnaires.
Some Legionnaires as well. Yeah, that's old
Mhm.
DC stuff. There's lots of good stuff before Hughes was the Hughes that Hughes was in a lot of his stuff because his style definitely changed as he progressed. So maybe a Hughes special would be nice because that meets my nice need to have cheesecake type covers on the show because my tick quotient was a little low this week. I'm sorry. It was I need to raise my game with the ladies. So
Kind of ban me from New York City.
Friggin' BK.
well, I appreciate everyone showing up tonight. It was a great show. Crag on X, Zaggy, make sure you reach out to me at Joe's Doolin. Give me your details, and I will get your books out. I don't sleep on getting books out, so if you get me the info, they will be cooking in the mail this week if I get the addresses. So,
And I just want to thank everyone who subscribed during the show. Thank you.
nice.
Hey, there you go.
And let's get let me get all the deets up here for both Rennavision and Kingdom of Nerds. So please, if you haven't done so, like the video, subscribe, all those fun things to Rennavision and Kingdom of Nerds. Coming up this week, Bruce will be having his Monday show. Tomorrow, we have. Sorry, my days are so screwed up right now because it feels like it could be. It could be Monday. It could be Sunday. It could be Wednesday. I'm there's Styx plugging some Doctor Who. So tomorrow is SNS on Rennavision. Sunday, the boys will be doing their Star Wars show on Tales from the Dark Side. Monday, Brucifer has his Comic Mayhem and Madness and Fun show. Wednesday, Tack.
Mayhem. Madness.
Madness.
That's the other show.
We need a specific branding on that show for a name. So
it's Monday Madness over there.
Bruce's head was like,
The Kingdom of Nerds. Shit.
It's Bruce's Monday show. That's
Monday Madness. That's the name. Eminem.
A lot of acronyms floating around nowadays.
Yeah.
Wednesday we got TAC. Speaking of acronyms, so Marco and Dubs and Pete, and of course, as always, Friday Bruce has the other show. Normally it's 7, and then the CBSI Hot 10 at 9, and then we've made a full circle back to us. So,
and on the TAC show, Pete will not be there, so you can watch Marco go full Marco without any restrictions.
Ooh.
Yes.
Never let someone go full Marco.
Never go full Marco.
Never go full Marco.
Maybe someone will pop in and announce then.
Yeah. So I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday. Have a safe rest of the weekend. Don't shop too hard. Don't knock over small children while getting toys because you're grown-ass adults.
No.
And enjoy your weekend, and we will see you next week.
And watch Doctor Who tomorrow.
And
the special.
about
and
30
of
days
course-
to Christmas.
Of course, make Styx's holiday, and make sure that you watch.
It's on
Doctor
Disney
Who.
Plus, right?
Drops
Also,
on
Survivor
Disney
Series
Plus at
tomorrow
1:30
night.
tomorrow afternoon.
Survivor Series
Yeah.
live in Chicago. Is CM Punk coming back?
Crap. I gotta do my
CM Punk is
picks.
not coming back.
hit the
Everyone's
hit the
coming
hit
back.
the
CM
button.
Punk. But the
Hit
fight for
the
Randy
button,
Orton.
Joe.
Oh, there we go.